stream is live. I feel like I need to add like a sound check thing to opening.
Alright.
Doodad here. I missed you guys.
Missed you too.
Oh,
I'm busy. I've been pretty busy, aside from doing Star Trek Online.
Dato, have you spoken to Nourish recently? He was asking about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure you checked in with him.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, my internet was out for a little bit there, so.
Yeah, no worries, man. I can already tell you Sato is way too quiet.
Am I quiet? Yeah.
It's okay.
I can turn my mic.
Wow, no, he's actually.
I
Oh,
was saying, he wasn't, when he said, am I quiet, he was like loud, so.
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I'm like, holy shit.
That's okay. Let me adjust you.
Testicle.
Actually, Artalk, you go first.
Test. Something I think we need to implement is a child lock on Onk's Steam account so that she stops playing Baldur's Gate and goes to work and does her stuff for the other campaign. This is just a sound check. Does not need a question answer. This is just a sound check. It doesn't mean it. Everything I say doesn't mean anything.
I
only have like 15 hours in the game over the past
I know,
2
it's more
weeks.
Alec.
Dude, for real. Loki, go ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't first.
That
but,
game is great. I don't
you
care what
know,
you say.
Is what it is.
You weren't first. You weren't even second, man. I was second, so that means I'm green.
And I was third.
It's been an off week, you know. It's fine. It's fine.
He just never comes and hangs out with me anymore. Doesn't love me.
First place. Keep talking.
Huh?
Yeah, first place. Go.
Speak.
Oh.
Wolf.
I really want to be in bed right now.
I mean, your bed is like 5 inches from where you're sitting, so plenty.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, I've been sleeping in the living room. So technically it is, but still.
Reeks?
The thing on? Boobs and wieners and butts and stuff.
I can't tell if you're doing Beavis and Butthead or South Park. Or a little bit of both.
Probably both.
Maybe a little bit of both. Just a little.
Work on your Butters voice, man. You'll get it.
I know.
Sato.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Test 1, 2. Test. I was actually technically the winner because I was closest to without going over.
That's not how the game works.
No,
I'm
if I
pretty sure.
can't win,
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
But Alec?
That's right.
if I can't win, I endorse him.
Jamie's that dude that bets $1 every time.
Okay, say one more thing for me,
What the
Sato.
fuck is wrong with you?
$1, Bob.
Okay.
Test 1, 2.
You need to be fucking
Come
nice
on
to me. I'm the only one
now.
who likes you. I'm just kidding.
That's true.
Wait, no, that's not true. Hang on. Reeks also likes you.
But you only like me. You only like me
I
for
like
my looks.
Sato.
And I'm fine. I heard myself earlier.
Yeah.
So I think
Oh
we're
yeah, I
You're very
totally
quiet,
love
though.
you for
I
that
like it.
deep, sultry
Used to
voice.
be.
That's right. You
you
guys,
might need to tell me
just
Probably
like me
just
for
on
my
my end.
looks. I know.
Yeah,
that.
crank that funky Alec up, white boy.
Wow,
That-
you gotta bring race into it.
We love you for
Right?
your rages.
Trix, go ahead.
Oh shit!
Rise is mean and besmirching my honor.
Hold on. I gotta go back into Twitch. I thought we were done.
You know,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay.
Oh.
It's okay because I compared her voice to everyone else and she was fine.
Okay.
You asshole!
I thought we were done. I'm sorry.
You did.
You need to stay on Twitch and leave it muted though. This way Ree gets followers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm on Twitch. It's
Yeah,
such
which one
I'll
of
do
y'all
it. Give
aren't
me a
doing
second.
it besides me?
it's such a
Um,
bad draw on my computer though, and my resources. I don't know, like if my computer can handle it.
What?
Fuck
Okay.
you.
Don't ever do that Valley Girl voice again, please. And thank
Like,
you.
what are you saying?
Who, me?
Oh
Like,
my God.
seriously.
But have you heard my Valley Girl voice? But like, I don't know, man, cause like she was just like really rude yesterday, and I don't know what her problem is.
Oh my gosh, she
Y'all-
was so rude.
y'all
wasn't
wanna see
she?
something
I mean,
hysterical?
seriously.
Bree, we
I
need to
turned into a
disown your
different human
brother.
being.
Valley Girls got dropped off in Texas and left there for a couple weeks.
Yeah. True.
Try again.
Do y'all want
Rude.
to see something
Fucker.
hysterical? I can't show this on stream
Can't help
because I'm not video
Push
on
face
there.
like
But
that.
so I got some vitamin gummies.
So hungry.
Oh no,
Right?
again.
So this is the first ones that came in. As you can see, they are all
Oh god, why does
melted
it look like that?
into a conglomerate.
It looks like a flashlight.
Yeah, I know, it's terrible, right?
Why did you bore out the center?
It's very hard to get them out because they're all melted to the side. So we ordered a second batch.
Oh, that looks like when I had a
Which,
jar of peanut butter when I was
came
13.
in like this.
I'm joking.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Fuck, man. Use a jelly jar. Have some self-respect.
So
I'm joking, by the way.
now I
It's
have
it's
two
gonna be a long night.
things of vitamins that are completely melted. And I'm just gonna have to guesstimate how much to take every day. Turn off the auto refill on these for a while.
Until it cools down to a reasonable
I
temperature.
need,
Or I
Snick.
get through the two
I need
melted
snacks.
jars.
I need Snicks.
How does the music sound?
It's a bit low on my
Yeah,
end, but
that's
it's...
me.
here.
Hold on.
Yeah, it is a bit low.
Oh.
No, I'm not listening to Switch.
Oh, I can tell that it's a bit quiet
Maybe
because I've
to
got
turn it
Chrome
up.
like way up.
I'm hungry.
I hear your
About 18.
thunder
I
ring.
do hear your thunder.
Yeah, I'm trying to give you a
Right.
gauge.
I heard
Thunder.
that. I was saying
Uh,
I didn't... it
Give
was
give
pretty
the
quiet on
music
me.
like 8% higher.
If I eat another fiber brownie, I'm gonna be stuck in
That's
the
better. That's a
bathroom
lot
all
better.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Nice,
like
nice.
it was like just barely too quiet to be like an underneath the dialogue type music, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Totally.
It was more like a gonna fade into the background levels.
Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. Okay.
You can eat cashews.
Alright, Ree, I'm going to skip the next shipment, okay?
Yes, please.
Peanut butter crackers and
Which
an
would
energy
be
drink
September. I'm also going to adjust the frequency to 6 weeks because if I remember correctly, let me see.
It's
I
a
have
90
bottle of it
count.
here.
So if you take
So-
2 a day, that's 60
Oh my God,
for
you're
a
kidding
month.
me.
So it's like a month and a half. Yeah, 6 weeks.
Killing me. Physically killing me.
Do we need an invite
I love
for
that
that?
out.
Who the hell are you? Artok?
Huh?
Who the hell are
Do we need an invite for that?
Invite for what?
The
The
fantasy football.
fantasy football.
It should, if you played last year, it should send you an email that says
Oh,
like
I
your
was
league's
too
been
late to do
reactivated.
it.
Yeah,
I was
so you
too
need
late do
to-
it last year.
I'll just send it to the email you sent me for the other campaign.
Yeah, I know Alec's gonna want in. Onk, do you want your own team this year?
I suppose.
The Onk's gonna want in.
Is your husband gonna play with y'all?
We just have to
I'll talk to him.
Really?
probably. We're just gonna have to remind him that it's available.
I already yelled at him saying he could get revenge on
Probably do it
Jay.
Friday or something.
Fantasy football, D&D for football freaks.
Dungeons and Pigskins.
Sorry, I'm here.
Hi.
Hello. All right. Is everything good?
I think we're ready.
Perfect. How does everything sound? Everything sound good?
As far as I
Yes.
can tell.
Okay. All right. We should probably have done this before we started streaming, but it's fine.
Do we need to cancel and then reboot?
It's not a big deal. So Dates, off dates. Next week, the Saturday, the 26th, is I'm unavailable.
Okay.
So we can return on the 2nd if everybody's good then.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, it works for me.
It'll be fine.
I have no reason to think I won't be able to.
Unless you die of stare exhaustion.
Of what?
I am watching my nephews on the 2nd, but I should be good. But I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
let me know. Let me know. And like I said, we could make it super easy for you too that night if.
Yeah, it might just be late if my
No worries.
brother-in-law's late picking them up. They just have a wedding. We're going to.
Gotcha. Nice.
Oh, just for those of you who were aware of my funny, hilarious ass story about my grandmother, good news, she did not die during the surgery.
Woohoo! And it wasn't even a
Yay.
surgery. It was,
It was
just a
not, it was just an
procedure.
angiogram, no blockages, nothing wrong with her heart, so we're all good. Alarmist. I love it.
Our mother sat through I don't know how many angiograms and was fine. So
Hey, y'all want to know something random and funny?
No, I'm gonna roll some dice.
yes, me too.
Yes.
Rude. I'm telling you anyway. So I found an isekai that is probably the strongest level of what the fuck that I have seen so far, but it's actually decent. Where dude dies and is reincarnated as a vending machine in a fantasy world.
So
The funny bit, though, is one of the products he sells has I assume it's a bottle of water, but the label says pocket sweat.
Ew.
The fuck, Japan?
hey, gamer girl bathwater sold like candy. Okay.
Dude, I am just not... I have found exactly one isekai content that I have liked, and I wasn't even sure that I liked it until it mostly stopped being an isekai.
Is everybody
Okay,
here?
so
Yeah.
Go ahead, Unc.
Huh. I'm just Googling about
God
this,
damn
like trying to figure out why the hell there's a product named Pocket Sweat.
No, don't worry about that. Let's roll some dice. And not
Yeah.
in Baldur's Gate. I have played so much Baldur's Gate.
Fine.
I love it, but I'm ready to roll some other virtual dice. Oh, by the way,
You're
anyone who
literally
watches
taking
this,
years
definitely go play Baldur's
off
Gate
my
3.
life.
It's great.
Highly
that, Jay?
recommended.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, just really well loved.
Please sponsor us.
Dude, wait. In
I am
Facebook,
losing years off of my life
in
with
Facebook,
every sentence.
yeah, I know. In Facebook, I'm gonna kill you a little bit more. This is how popular it is. My women's gamers group in Friends book says, Gail just friend zoned me after all I've done for him. That's it. I'm going back to Will. Characters from the game. Gail friend zoned you. Nanner, nanner, nanner.
You should tell stream what happened with Karlak.
Let's not do that right
Let's
now.
not do that right
No,
now.
I'm not
Damn
trying to be
it.
rude,
Fine.
but I'm out of here in 2 hours.
Yeah.
From right now,
Alright.
regardless of where we are in the game. I'm not trying to be rude, but okay. Is everybody here?
Yep.
Yes. In roll 20.
Hello?
Let me just work it out.
No?
No, he getting his notes ready.
Oh, okay.
Okay, everybody just
Ah,
got
okay.
real quiet.
He's about to do a recap because we haven't been here for a long time, so I'm thinking he's trying to get all his ducks in a row.
Okay.
There we go.
freaks.
Yeah. All right. Our party is on a journey to return to the Goblin Caves to further investigate the whereabouts of a Mr. Rockseeker. Among other missions, such as hopefully obtaining gold to pay back their loans from the mysterious vendor Frankie. After an unexpected issue with a runaway mule and battle with some goblin scouts, they make the appropriate repairs and hid the goblin corpses, saving one for Artok. Further exploring the surrounding area, an opening in the ground is discovered under some nearby ruins, which leads to a cellar. Sending Zephyr down, a large bulging sack is spotted, as well as a 100-foot deep hole that leads into a cavern filled with undead dwarves. Precariously lowering Lyric to the rickety floored cellar to retrieve the sack, it's discovered to be full of shiny gems, along with some broken pieces of stone. There were also symbolic ruins in ancient Dwarvish stitched into the sack, similar to the cursed ones seen by some of the group in visions. Deciding to open the chest Artok found to empty the sack into it, a pouch is found containing a ring, a large diamond, and a piece of parchment with the name Landis. That's where we're going to begin this evening. So as we all stand
Hey,
here,
guys.
The kind of the rain falling, the thunder kind of, right overhead at times and other times quite distant. You stand here kind of getting ready to pack back up and be back on the trail here after fixing the wagon wheel. And I will give you the floor.
Okay, guys, we need to take all of our stuff, load it up on the wagon, including the giant heavy bag of doom, and then we should go deal with the Goblin Cave before more goblins come out.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot I'm a fox.
Hey. So yeah, we just finished emptying all the gems into the empty chest that Artok found at the other ruins by the Aryan Caller.
Yeah.
Did I put that in my bag yet?
Yeah.
Like back in?
Bag
I
of holding?
I think that's
Yeah,
kind of where
I
we
think
ended
you
it.
stuffed it back in the bag of holding. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
All right.
All right, yeah, well, I'll
And
make
somebody
my way
wrote down
back,
everything that was in that bag, right?
Yeah.
Totally wrote that down.
Yes.
Yes.
It took a little long
Okay.
to answer.
And
With-
you know what?
with a
That's
video
metagaming.
recording.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask what sort of diamonds are in there because I don't know what we use diamonds for. Who knows? Okay, let's just go kill some goblins. Goblins? Ready for goblins? Yes, goblins.
Yes.
Yeah, it's early in the day. We can definitely continue
Goblins.
directing
Yes.
Start walking out with Zephyr on my shoulder, and then my two little new friends walk up to Loki. I look at him and just say, "All right, well, are you ready to do this?"
You still haven't told me what it is.
Exactly. Well, we're gonna use these guys to walk right in the front door. I think with a little creative use of minor illusion and a little bit of your ability to speak Goblin, we can talk our way in with at least a couple of folks. It's probably not a good idea to send everybody in. But
So
I
what
think
you're
at least-
saying is we're going to try diplomacy?
Yes, exactly. With, guys where diplomacy
Violence
didn't
at the
exactly work. I think they'll
From
listen much
Papa.
better to our little friends here than us.
If I stay a fox, can I go in with them?
Are you talking to
I
us?
Creepy creep.
Are you... Okay.
Okay, I didn't know if that was out of
Yeah,
character.
she can talk as a fox.
Okay.
It's weird. It's special. It's from my amulet.
I guess, do
Good
goblins
job.
have pet foxes? I look at Loki kind of questioning.
Well, I could just like,
Is that something
could
I
get
would
really
know?
flat
Fox.
and really like.
All-
I'll just stealthy. I'll be stealthy, sneaky. But I'm
really
little.
all I know about goblins is basic anatomy, how much
But I can
blood,
be like
how much pain
a
they
fox
take.
gnome bomb. I can just like pop up and be like
He's just
Ah.
Star Talk.
monk bomb.
Paladin
if
bomb.
Maybe if you act like a scarf? I don't know.
I can maybe also act like a full orc. I
Does
can
that
disguise
mean I have
myself.
to lay on them? I don't want to touch them.
Well, we don't know.
I'm just sneaky.
We don't know if there are orcs there. Are there orcs there?
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Orcs-
think. I've
We
only
can
heard
go
about goblins.
find out.
I will say that orcs tend to trade with goblins a lot, considering they're not great people.
So, we're going to send in the goblins, use minor illusion.
Well, I can't really make it match up with their mouths moving, but if we cover their mouths with these bits of cloth, it's kind of like a bandana, minor illusion, we can make it sound like your voice is almost being projected. Have you ever seen a ventriloquist? It's kind of like that.
I just
And then
gotta shake.
I'll make him do like hand gestures to kind of match what you're saying.
Right, so it'll be a team effort.
Exactly. So you and I will probably have to be in the group that they're taking in. But
So
we gotta
how
make
are
it
we
look.
going to go in? As prisoners?
Yeah. Well, we do have some rope. So I was thinking if we make it look like loose knots that we can tie around our wrists or however. That
So-
would make it look like, we were captured.
That sounds like a plan.
Although, let's be honest, I don't think you and I are really cut out for just doing it by ourselves. Maybe we want to bring our big strapping fellow friend over there, and I kind of point at Sato's like, just in case something happens. I want to be stuck in there by myself.
I'll come. It's gonna be a hard sell that they caught a big fucking barbarian though. But hey,
Well, I don't know. Maybe we play up the racist stuff they say about Goliaths.
there you go.
You got tricked with like a sweet roll or something. I don't know.
I got
Aw,
yeah.
did someone lose their sweet roll?
We all know that's not true.
They lured me in with a pretty girl goblin.
Do we have one of those? I start looking around like the dead
Well,
piles.
I mean, how big is a medium-sized creature? Hold on a second.
You
Two
are
to
a
eight.
changeling. Can
Yeah.
you change into a goblin?
Upper end, I think, is 7 feet.
Oh,
I
well,
need the
that kinda-
lower end. Medium size. Hold on,
Oh.
I'm googling this right now.
No,
Give me 30 seconds.
medium's about 8. About
It's between
6, 7 feet.
4 to 8, right?
Yeah,
What
No,
for
it's
height?
not 2.
I'm looking at it
no,
right now.
it.
Medium is up to
It's
8 feet.
yeah, it's up to 8 feet.
Which we don't obviously need you to be 8 feet.
No,
But
I
do
need
you
to be
speak
sure. I'm trying
do you
to see
speak
how.
Goblin?
No.
I think
Hold
goblins.
on, I'm trying to see how small. Hold on a second, guys. I'm trying to see how small medium creatures are. Because I'm gonna have to be a really tall goblin, but I need to know if I'm gonna be an unbelievably tall goblin.
Well, my only concern is if they don't recognize like a new goblin.
Yeah,
I mean, they all look the
goblins-
same to me, but probably not to
Well,
each
if
other.
I wear like a hood and stuff, oof, Ow. That was me.
Was that in character or IRL?
IRL. I fail.
All right,
Zombies
so
get really
small.
close to Loki and start.
Yeah, 4 feet to 8 feet is
Hugging him.
medium.
4 feet to 8
Under
feet.
4 feet, goblins are small, and the average goblin is between 3 and 4 feet tall.
Perfect! So I'll just be a really tall goblin.
So okay,
So I
so
can be a really tall goblin, or I can be a fox.
so if you can be
But if there's
a tall goblin, maybe Azel can play off as a
Really tall goblin.
yeah. I mean, that could work. And then me and Artok would be prisoners along with Sato. That just leaves
well,
Talia
Tricks and
and
Talia.
Trix.
Can any of y'all disguise yourselves?
Yes.
With
I-
illusion, yes, but not physically, no.
I
He'll
can
need
disguise.
the illusion to make the voice work.
I can disguise myself, but I can only make myself about a foot shorter, and I'm like 5'8", so.
I've got two options. I'm really good at disguising myself, and I can also maybe kind of sort of go invisible for an hour.
I can also go invisible.
Invisible's good. Invisible's good.
I like invisible.
What about you, Talia?
I don't really have a disguise or going invisible, and I'm also not fully comfortable leaving poor Maladroit just by himself, chilling outside a goblin cave either.
So do you
Fine.
want to stay
Liquor could
behind?
keep an eye on him.
I think, mate, if I stay behind, you'll have
What,
to
if you
promise
say-
to bring me back some ears.
Okay,
I
how about
am
we bring you
not
back the dead
bringing you back
bodies?
ears.
You're a cleric.
I don't know how we would it be conceivable for our whole party to be considered?
Well, we could either have you as
Prisoners?
another prisoner, or maybe Azel and I could try to help you disguise yourself, or I don't know.
Loki's about the size of a goblin. We could disguise him as a goblin, and then it'll just have to be you, Artok, and Sato who are prisoners.
Hey,
'Cause then
Riggs,
Azel and Trix can.
Sneaky.
Riggs, here's a
Yeah.
DM question for you.
Sure.
Could somebody else disguise somebody that doesn't have proficiency in it?
Or at least help them.
I would say
Um,
no. It doesn't really
with
work that way.
With the spell, yes, I believe. Or is it? What is the spell?
If you use a disguise kit, I don't see why you couldn't disguise somebody else.
Yeah, but
That's
disguise self is a spell, and so I think that spell only works
There's-
on you.
From my understanding, there's an acting element
Yeah.
to it though too.
Right.
On
Yeah.
So it's not just like you put makeup on, right? If I was remembering it right, that's been a while
disguise
since I read
self
that
is an
portion.
illusion.
Yeah, it's an illusion.
Yeah, but it's on
But then you're
stealth,
talking about the
isn't it?
disguise kit.
Well, yeah, I was talking about a disguise kit. I can't use disguise self.
Okay, so we're talking about two different
And
things.
yeah, and
Okay.
and invisibility at the same time.
But
I
they're both
also have a
concentration, I
disguise
can't do
kit.
that.
We could just put you at the back and put like a lot of like cloaks and stuff on you. Goblins are really stupid. Or other option, we could just go into the goblin cave.
Well,
Yeah, a
I
disguise kit would be hard
hold
to
on.
make somebody from another race look like a 4-foot tall goblin.
Disguise self isn't concentration according to my spell slot, so I could disguise myself and
What's
make
the
Talia invisible.
I'm fine with being a prisoner. If we have two people who can go fully invisible, let them sneak in invisibly, and then Lyric and Loki disguised as goblins because they're short enough to pass, and the rest of us go in as prisoners.
we'll just put Loki at the back with like a really big hood on.
Well, he
'Cause
needs
I can
to be able to
actually
see
Make
at the
myself
front.
look like a goblin.
He needs to hear what they're saying so he can respond.
That's
So he's
true.
got to be pretty close to the front.
You could make the 8-foot tall guy invisible.
We just made the predator.
He would be very. They would be very
Just take-
surprised.
it would be-
Barbarian
Taking
got that out.
spines.
It would be more believable to sneak him in invisibly than it would be to try to pass him off as a prisoner, I think.
Good idea.
Do we have
Yeah,
a
but
way to make
Azel-
I
him
mean-
invisible?
Well, anyone
Guys,
who can cast
so-
invisibility.
I can cast invisibility.
Yeah,
I
but
can only do it once. And
You
then I
just
have
seem
to
You're
one
too-
1 foot shorter or taller with this guy. So.
yeah, it's not. You're gonna be too tall to pass.
Well,
as a
he could be.
goblin.
You're
I'm
gonna
already
be-
a
well-
prisoner, though.
How tall is Azel? 6 feet?
But that's still too many prisoners for 3 goblins. That's
I'm
what.
I'm
Ah.
5'8", so I can make myself 1 foot shorter, but it'd still be ideal.
Hey,
Well,
guys!
oh, sorry. Yeah.
Another option.
There's a thing with invisibility. Any creature you touch becomes invisible until
Yeah.
the spell ends.
Yeah, that's why I was saying we can put it on Zeta.
We can make somebody else invisible aside from ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
it's a
that's,
single touch.
so that's 2.
So you could give it to somebody else
4.
too.
So it's contagious.
If you cast it at a
Not the
higher
right word
level,
for that,
Yeah,
but
if you
yes.
if you if you
If you
cast it
cast
at third level, you can do 2 people.
third level, you can do 2 people.
Which I have a 3rd level spell slot, but I only have 1.
Huh?
Yeah,
do we want to
probably
waste
gonna
that
fight,
on
see.
infiltration?
Yeah,
Or-
probably not.
No.
No. I
What
don't
if
think-
we wait? What if we went in a small group in the let's pretend to be goblins group, and then a second group came up behind us? You know what I mean? While we're like the pretending to be goblins distraction.
Well,
Do we-
if anything, we have to sneak Sato in as invisible because he's just too big.
Okay, so
He's our oh shit button.
There you go.
Start
I
killing
mean,
him,
we-
Sato.
As
I mean,
much as
we could just go and swing it too. That's another option.
I was
That's
about to
always
say,
an
as,
option.
as
Yeah.
much as I like
Yeah.
this
We're
infiltration
pretty
idea,
punchy.
maybe we should just go in guns blazing.
Why
Or
don't?
crossbows aimed and ready.
Kinda
Why
like-
don't?
I kind of just glower at you like I spent a
Why
lot of
don't
time
you-
thinking about this.
Hey, they're
Okay,
still our
I
friends.
have an
They can
idea.
fight for
Wait,
us.
I have an idea. Artok, why don't we use the distraction method to pull a few out of the front of the cave, out, murder them, and then when we go in, it's not as big of a hit.
I thought we were going to try diplomacy.
Yeah, diplomacy.
okay, hold on. How about this?
Do you
then?
really think he was gonna actually try diplomacy?
Okay, but how about this? How about this,
I'm gonna
We
turn and look
have-
at Artok.
we
You are,
have-
aren't you?
guys?
Just kind of nod my head. Yeah, yeah, buddy. Of course.
We have the stones, the talkie stones, right? I think we still have an ability for one person to talk on those.
Yes.
So what if is that you, Artok, who has that
Yes,
still?
I
So
have
what
it.
if you, Loki disguised as a goblin, and Lyric disguised as a goblin, go in as an infiltration group to get us an idea of numbers, so we know if we're walking into 10 goblins
And
or
layout.
200, and the rest of us stay out here, and then as soon as you have an idea of numbers, you can be like, go, call in the raid, and then we can come in and attack.
That could work. You just better hope
Or
they
if you
don't.
run into trouble.
Oh, you just
They
described
don't
a tactical
know
nuke.
who their buddies are, right?
Yeah, get them from both sides. I like that.
Because
And then we're not wasting spell
Oh,
energy on
Exactly.
infiltration.
I do think we should send like maybe one extra person invisible with them.
Nah,
I mean-
between Artok, Loki, and me, we're pretty.
And our two friends
We're-
here,
we're
they'll fight
punchy.
for us too.
Right,
Yeah.
so we're
Okay.
sending in a group
It'll-
of 5.
It just needs to be enough time. We just need enough time to get y'all in. That's all.
Right, so you can give us an idea of numbers of what we might be walking into. So you could be like, 300 goblins, attack! Hopefully not 300 goblins, but you get my point. Or like, there's 1,000 goblins here, please
Or
wait.
take the
Oh
left
shit!
path.
Oh shit! Abort.
Abort, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
To give us some kind of idea of what, cause if we just walk in there guns blazing, we could be walking into 1,000 goblins.
Also,
That's
we
a
have
lot of
no way of
goblins for-
knowing where Rockseeker might be. If they go in as prisoners, they're more likely to take them to the same place Rockseeker is.
And then we
This
can
is a
come
very
straight
good
to you.
point.
You could tell us where to go.
I'm down.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna
Yeah.
stand up from being a fox and immediately shift into a tiny little goblin girl, but very tall, taller than the other goblins.
A lanky
So-
I'm not
goblin
used.
girl.
So just so I'm clear,
I'm
it's
not
gonna
used
look
to
like
being
4
tall.
goblins captured 1 wizard.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, sure,
that
why
does look
not?
better.
That looks a
We're
lot better.
gonna put a big old bulky cloak on Mr.
Loki.
Loki here. And goblins are stupid. He's vaguely goblin shaped. It'll be fine.
Does anybody have some green paint I can just throw on my face just in case?
I
I've
hand
got a
up my
disguise
cloak
kit.
that changes a green color. Like, does this help? Probably not.
I don't know why, but that feels racist.
Anybody got? We're gonna put him in green face, okay?
Trix
They got
has.
some grease paint.
Oh,
Trix just said she has a disguise kit.
Bringing out the green face in front of an orc.
Okay, guys, come on, focus.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna change my token here. Just imagine I'm a goblin. I'm not gonna make myself a goblin.
I give Trix a little push. Go give him your disguise kit. Push.
I'm really good with it. I could apply it to him.
Tiny.
Would you like some help with that, Trix? I'm also
Um,
good at applying disguise kits.
You've probably also seen more goblins than I have.
Okay, I'll come help you with that then. If I could move my token, but I can't because for whatever reason.
Oh, really?
The curse of Azel.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah.
Hazel.
Wow, I haven't
I've
changed
got
it.
a
wonder
really
why.
tiny.
It's his
really
curse.
tiny one.
I love your
It
little
must
tiny.
be. You're still stone, I guess.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh no!
Okay.
Now I can't grab me because I'm.
Oh, because you're so small. Oh no. If you.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we
you
go. I'm good.
While they're
I'm gonna stand over here and I'm gonna take some of my random fabric and wrap it around my face, so it looks like I've got like a mask thing going on. And I'm gonna. While y'all guys are putting paint on Loki, I'm just sitting there putting my.
Do I need to
little
roll
hands up
something for
going, "Ah."
this?
Hey,
Riggs?
Well, I'm sorry. Everybody's kind of doing 1,000 things at once. I'm just trying to make sense of
Very
it.
all right, let's slow down.
All right. So everybody is disguising, yes? Is that
No.
is that the idea here?
Well, Razel and I are disguising Loki. Lyric is disguising herself a little bit. And hopefully also disguising the fact that we have zombie goblins to make them look less like zombies.
Okay. How are you? God, I'm gonna sound like such a jerk. How are you gonna dress them up to make them look less dead?
I mean, they're pretty
Explain this
fresh,
to
so
me.
like covering up
Yeah.
burns, slashes
Burns,
with
some
cloth, and,
cuts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think-
like maybe like bruises, like touching it up with a little bit of makeup.
But it would make sense. It would make
Take
sense for
that
them.
one.
It would make sense for them to
That
have
one
a little
has
bit of
little-
bruises or burns, because
I-
y'all captured a wizard.
I just want to point out
That
that
one-
it's not like goblins are high fashionistas or anything. Their clothes are pretty
true.
messed up as is.
It's true. I'm just
That
curious.
one-
Just try to play it
That
out.
one seems to have some scraps of a cloak on it. Let's tear that in half and use it to make little bandana masks over their face, so that when their lips aren't moving when they talk, it'll be fine.
I can make their lips move. It's just not gonna match up really easily with what he's saying.
It's gonna
We-
look like a
we-
bad, the
It's gonna
bad
be like
dub.
a yeah,
I say we cover their mouths so.
be like Kung Pao.
And if anybody asks, we can just explain, like, the wizard fucked us up pretty bad before we got him.
Oh
So
yeah,
you-
that'd be perfect. If
Yeah.
we
That was
found
my
them.
point. They just captured a wizard, so if they've got bruises
And
or burns,
my understanding is that Trix and Azel are using Trix's disguise kit to make
Yeah.
Loki look like a goblin.
Yes.
correct.
As
Do we have
best
some
we
red
can.
paint we
Has-
can throw on Artok to make him look like he got beat up as well?
Sure, and I just kind of reach
I
over
mean,
to the dead
I
one,
crack
and I
my
just pull
knuckles.
blood out and just
Oh
start
my
wiping
God.
it on me.
I crack my knuckles. You know, Artok, if you want a couple of bruises, I can help you out with that.
Who
Just kind of
is-
look at her, just like
I hate to interrupt you guys. Who is all the way? Talia, are you up near Maladroit still?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody's kind of still where their tokens are,
Yes.
more or less.
Yes.
Okay.
Although,
So-
Ree, you did say you shoved me at one point, and I'm at the back of the
Wait,
wagon.
hold up,
Okay,
hold up,
whatever. I
hold up.
urged
I
you.
would not be standing next to those fucking things. I would.
oh no, they
probably
came up to
over
you
here.
and they were like
Oh,
trying
okay.
to cuddle you.
They came up to you.
Okay, then we would be
Dude.
over here.
They're your friends.
Oh no.
Our
Artok
talk
is
slowly
so
getting
mean.
creeping towards you.
Well, I'm asking because Talia,
Yes.
you are at the front of the cart here
Correct.
before everybody moves up. And I would say you would probably look ahead a bit
Yeah.
and to the sides, kind of get
Yeah.
a good look around you before, absolutely firing off this plan. You notice in front of you you still have probably a good, 200-300 yards maybe before you remember there being a little bit of a stretch of path here, followed by upcroppings of rock on either sides of the path, and that is coming up here, and you do see that. So you still have a little bit of ways to go.
Fantastic.
Before firing off your plan here, I just wanted to let you know. That way you could
That's
kind
great because that's
give
where I'm gonna
advice to
hide
group.
Maladroit. Yeah. So I repeat that to you guys while you're getting disguised. Like I'll.
Yeah.
I think I see a place where we can hide the rest of us, close enough to the cave to be able to run in if you need help, but far enough away that we won't be spotted.
Perfect.
So once y'all are all good to go, we'll accompany you to that point, and then we can keep Maladroit there.
Yeah, can we go over what the plan was for me? Am I going in invisible? Or...
You are not.
No,
You're gonna stay
hang
with
out
us.
with Talia and Trix
Okay.
and Sato.
Yes.
Real quick, DM.
Yeah.
Just whenever you can I be a normal person, normal size again?
Of course.
My token is really hard for me to move on my screen because it's so tiny. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know what it is?
I don't know,
It's because we don't have the grid up. That's why.
Yeah. I do not have an example of what I look like as a goblin, guys, and I'm sorry, I'm not
That's
gonna
okay.
make that. So, just imagine a peak of height goblin girl looking a little too colorful and going. I don't speak goblin.
I mean, with the fact that she gets distracted by every bit of the shiny things, perhaps the cloth should have.
I do look kind of like a goblin, all my clothes, and most of them are falling apart. So goblins peak in height at 4 feet, and the smallest I can be is 4 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's perfect.
You're a tall goblin. It's perfect height.
Yes, and I can change my skin tone, I can change the length of my fingernails, length of my teeth, length of my ears. I just can't give myself extra body parts. So, I look like a goblin. Do we have green goblins or
Sato.
orange goblins?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you something here, real quick, Sato. Sorry to derail here for a second. Didn't we make? Oh, I'm looking at it right here. It's for Loki. Here, let me do this.
What? What?
Do I get to
Oh,
look
what
like
the fuck?
a goblin?
Is
Oh,
that a
wow.
goblin?
It is. Oh, I remember that.
It's his illusion.
Mirror image tokens and stuff.
Do we have green goblins? Is that the color of the goblins that we fight? Yes, 'cause green with envy. I remember.
They
Yes.
are, yeah. So for the
Okay.
time being now, Lyric, just for now, I'll give you this guy
Okay.
to move around. You should have control of him.
Yeah. Perfect.
Wow.
I'm gonna work on not talking.
That should help out. All right. So, what are we doing?
All right. So the plan is, me, Sato, Artok, Trix are gonna stay back with Maladroit
Or Dazel.
at the. I said Azel. At
Wait,
the,
I'm not going as their capture.
I'm sorry to mean Artok.
No.
Sorry, me, Azel, Sato, Trix. There we go. Are gonna stay with Maladroit. Loki, disguised as a goblin by Trix and Azel using the disguise kit, and Lyric, who is changeling
Wait.
into a goblin, and
Hold
the
on,
two dead
one-
goblins. Okay, go ahead.
One sec,
Yep,
because
yep.
you said a couple of people twice. So, people staying behind are Talia, Sato, Artok, Trix, and Azel.
No, not Artok. The
Okay.
other ones, yes. So Talia, Sato, Azel, and Trix are staying behind.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
He accidentally said our talk.
I accidentally said Artok. I didn't
Oh,
mean to.
okay.
A names. You know how it is.
Gotcha.
The reason I said Azel twice is because Trix and Azel have disguised Loki using a disguise kit as a goblin.
Yep,
And Lyric
gotcha.
has changelinged into a goblin. And those two, plus the two dead guys, are going to take Artok in as a prisoner. And get an idea of what's happening. So that's the plan.
Gotcha. It's pretty much more or less what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure I had my people right here. Okay.
Yes.
So Lyric, Loki, and Artok are all going together
Correct. With the two dead guys.
with the two dead guys. Nice.
Could
All
help
right.
mark
You know,
the
we could give
team.
them names.
No, they're dead guys.
No.
Dead guy
Dead
1
guy.
and dead guy
It's
2.
Hey, why don't I
Steve
just give you
and
colors?
Steve 2.
It's
It's his friend Steve.
No, I'm just thinking of the bug that you
Your
can
friend Steve.
train in Rock and Stone.
This is fantastic. This is why I love D&D right here, because you could do stuff like this. Okay, so you are currently, as this plays out, kind of, if you can imagine, there's a little area in the back of the wagon where you kind of lay out your kit. I believe there's like some paints in there and such. And you're able to kind of make yourself more or less come across as a goblin. Loki and Lyric, you fit the part quite well. Loki, you're pretty short as it is, and you have kind of the hunch down. You've seen a bunch of goblins in your time, Loki, here and there, so you kind of have a good idea of what's going on here. But Lyric, it's quite awkward for you in this shape, at this height, looking around at all your companions here, kind of looking at you and kind of second guessing. Okay, as you move forward here, Talia, Sato, Trix, and Azel, are we all kind of moving together for right now? Moving
Yes.
forward in the path.
Up
Okay.
until we had
Before-
the cart.
Before we go, though, I go over to Sato with the rope that I pull out of my bag. I'm like, here, you think you can tie this in a way that I can slip it pretty easily, but it still looks pretty realistic?
Yeah, we could easily do that.
Do I need to
And,
roll anything for? Oh, sorry.
Do we want to get closer first before we start tying people up? Like, we still got a bit of a trek here. Then,
That's true. Well, maybe
Yeah.
we just do I don't really want my feet to be tied up at all.
no.
Obviously, if they're marching me,
That's
it
what she
wouldn't make
said.
sense. But maybe.
But
like,
we're probably gonna need to find a place to park Maladroit in the cart.
Yeah, I
And,
guess
I-
wait.
I
well,
spotted
we might
one up
have-
ahead.
If we find a good hiding spot, we could have a minute there to prepare, get everything ready before you guys head in.
That sounds good. What were you saying, Talia?
I said a minute ago that I had spotted a place up ahead for us to hide Maladroit and the rest of us. So I'll show you when we get there.
DM, do I need to
Yes.
roll anything for disguising Loki, like to see how good the disguise is?
I would say I don't think that's normally something that you do. But you know what? Since you brought it up for the funds, and I just said the magic word, so we'll go for the natural ones. We're gonna go ahead and roll me a performance check.
Wouldn't it be the disguise kit that's in my tool proficiencies?
Wait, do
Yeah.
you want from all of us or?
Yeah. What are you asking, Trix?
Do I roll to see how good of a quality of disguise I put on Loki?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so I don't
Just like
roll.
I have thieves' tools to roll on or a forgery kit, I also have disguise kit over in my tool
Oh, you-
proficiencies and custom skills.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and just use your proficiency. Yeah.
Let's see. Attribute.
Sorry, we haven't
that
done
would
this
be-
yet.
Azel's
Yeah.
helping her.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. I was also helping her out with that.
Sure. Do it with advantage.
Okay, I don't know.
Wisdom, I think.
Okay, well that's the first roll.
Yeah, that's a first one. So let's get a good one.
You had a good
Okay.
one.
And this is for
Yes.
Loki, correct?
Yes.
A little better.
Better.
All right.
You're a really fucked up goblin.
I mean, yeah.
I
You
love
could just
it.
say
I love
you
it.
could just say you got in the same fight. I mean,
This is
I'll-
D&D.
I'll
This is
just
what I
kinda-
love.
fucked up.
I'll just
Yeah.
cast stand back and just go ahead and say, just stay in the back. Try not to draw attention.
Yeah. You
Say, it looks
could
the
just-
same to me.
You could just growl and say, "The wizard threw a fireball at us."
Yeah, we'll go with that. Kind of scowl at Artok like, what do you mean?
You know what? Maybe you should wear a bandana too.
Hey Loki, can you teach me to say fuck off in goblin so nobody will talk to me?
Yes. Yes, I can.
So, shit. Hold on.
But for reasons, I'm not going to teach you too many bad words because I feel like you'll get yourself in trouble.
Aw, you're
That's
no
fair.
fun.
I'm just dangling
Sorry
around
about
like
that.
a in costume.
So yeah, so I'm like, this is a great visual, by the way. I'm like visualizing this, and this is just candy.
Hey, Riggs.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to teach. I'm gonna teach her a phrase that she's going to assume is "fuck off, leave me alone," but it's really just "I don't feel so well, leave me alone." Just know that that's what she says if another goblin speaks to her.
So you're teaching her, I'm not feeling too well.
Yeah, please
I'm
leave me.
assuming
Please
he's gonna.
leave me
I'm
alone.
assuming
I'm
he's
not feeling
teaching
too
me
well.
I'm gonna barf.
Please leave me alone.
I'm not feeling well. But what she thinks it
But
is
like
is
rude.
what she thinks is it's cursing. So she thinks it's like "fuck off, leave me alone."
So instead of teaching me to say
Thank
fuck
you.
off, you're teaching me to say I'm gonna barf.
I love this. This is fantastic.
That's
Absolutely great.
She doesn't need to know.
That's much more on
Yeah.
brand for Loki.
He's so good, man. Like I wanna hook you up here with another inspiration, but I feel like you already have.
That's cool.
Okay. That's awesome. Lyric,
And
you
just
now
goofy-
have a
Goofy
good
goblin
phrase.
smiling at you. Like yes, we
That's
have bonded.
hilarious.
You have taught me bad words.
I could also
Yes,
teach you
yes,
some
I
phrases
did.
in
As I
Orcish
roll my
if you want.
All right.
I'm gonna look over at Sato and flip him off and say my goblin phrase.
I was kind of chuckled to myself. Try not to make it
I'm
up.
so proud of myself.
Nice. So, before we continue here, I just want to make sure that we're all kind of doing the right kind of thing here. So Talia's up front. Are you back in the cart, Talia?
No. At the moment, I'm walking beside Maladroit, leading him with the reins, but like from the front, where I'm walking beside him to lead. Since we're trying to sneak up, and while we're doing that, I'm also softly singing him a song. That's why I'm walking next to him, so I don't have to sing very loud.
Oh, okay.
You know why I'm singing a song, right, Reeks?
I do.
Okay.
All right. Who's where? Who's so every kind of like
I'm
I said, you've got
here.
a little bit of time here to go before we get to the cave here.
I'm just gonna be walking by the.
You're just gonna be walking by. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move your guys. Artok, what is your situation here? Because you've got two very fine-looking undead goblins.
Yeah, I guess they'll be like
Bad words.
kind of like my little cronies that just kind of follow behind me for now. I think it's a good idea they just maybe stay behind
So we're
me
here then.
for kind
Sure.
of like the rear guard.
Yeah.
In case something
Getting like a
ambushes.
real Michonne Walking Dead kind of vibe here.
Kinda, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Nice.
I like
I am
toss my
taking-
staff to one, catches it, it's carrying it along behind me. Like really leaning
Yeah.
into the like, okay, these are now my efficient grad students.
Perfect. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm just taking up the rear and trying to mimic the goblins like walking, you know, like how goblin like their mannerisms, but also repeating the phrase to Loki because I'm learning the phrase as we're walking along the, you know.
Great.
It's hilarious. Okay.
I should turn into other creatures more often, guys. This is fun.
Thanks for going
This
along
is
with
almost
my
as
idea,
fun.
guys.
This is almost as fun as the time I was a really short Sato.
I definitely would have gone along with it if you hadn't at least given diplomacy a try.
So
Yeah,
a changeling,
that's
a
100%
changeling
what we're
can,
doing.
a changeling can change their height. They can change the appearance
Yes.
of their height.
I can't change out of my height range, so I have to be a medium-sized creature.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So you could go 4 foot
So I
1.
had
You could go 4 foot 1 inch.
4 feet. 4 feet.
Or even 4 feet, yeah.
Yeah, 4 feet is the cutoff for medium and is the cutoff for the max height for goblins. So I'm just a really tall goblin.
Near,
So.
yeah, regular height though. That works, yeah.
Yeah. Because changelings physically change. It's like wild shape but different. It is a shape change feature. Also, fun fact, I learned recently that polymorph doesn't affect me because I'm a shape changer.
Yes.
No, that's neat.
Of
So
course,
it's not
Lyric
like,
doesn't know that, but it'll be fun to find out.
I do have to wonder if true polymorph would work on you, though.
Nope. Shape changer.
Okay.
It's a thing of the spell.
So as we continue on here in cart with Maladroit, what in the heck? Sometimes I do this and I don't know why. All right. As you begin to continue on here through the wilderness, the path in front of you, you can see the road up ahead kind of narrow as the sides, kind of the berm of the road, kind of juts up maybe a good 3 feet from the edges of the road, just full of mud and rock and all manner of weeds and plant life along the road here. And about 30 foot forward from you, 30 feet ahead, there begins an outcropping of rock that you can see, and it's a pretty narrow path through the middle here. But you all remember this. You recognize this from before as you walk through here, and you do remember it being risky.
Risky.
And I will risky, yeah. I don't want to kind of give you too much here, but you've been here before.
Think. So I'm gonna point at the outcropping of rocks and say in kind of a loud whisper, I think this might be a good place to hide Maladroit.
How far are we from the entrance to the Golden Cave?
Are you behind the cart, Sato?
Yeah.
You kind of look over, look ahead of you there. Roll a perception check for me through the rain and. Perception. 18. It's not bad. I almost called you D1. Wow. So you're probably maybe a good 200 yards from the cave entrance. You could see the rocks from the cave. You could see the entrance. It's pretty far from here. The rain has actually come to it's slowed quite a bit, as well as the thunder seems to be moving off. The storm itself kind of moving off into the distance.
All right, so that's about 600 feet.
Roughly.
Yeah, I guess this is probably close enough. I just don't want to be too far away. I think we have to make a getaway or something. But yeah, 600 feet is not too bad. We could definitely stash them here. Keep in mind, it's going to take us a long time to get you guys in trouble if we're waiting back this far, though.
No, I understand that, but I worry if we get too close, it'll be a lot harder to hide Maladroit and the cart. Like, we could hide Maladroit and the cart here, and then we ourselves could pick our way a little closer than we're staying behind, so that we're closer. But I don't want to bring Maladroit too close, or we run the risk of being spotted.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll look at our talk and say, I know you wizard folk and your spells are limited, but if you want to put some sort of alarm on Maladroit so that we know if he gets fucked with, or if there's some way that we could, if we're gonna walk away from him and be up further,
Could.
if
It's
he
gonna
gets
take me
fucked
some
with,
time. If you guys don't mind waiting, I can do it.
Well, how much time do
Is
we
it
have?
just 10 minutes?
Yeah, like 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes is fine to put an alarm on our donkey.
And what time is it during the day, Tia? About from what we can see.
It's probably around 1:30 in the afternoon.
I mean, 10 minutes isn't gonna hurt anything.
Yeah, I can put a.
And
20
are you
foot.
sure? Are you sure the mule won't cause it to trigger?
No,
No.
it won't.
Okay.
Yeah, you
You
can
can
link the
designate.
alarm.
You can designate people or creatures that won't set it off. So yeah, I just. Is this where we want to put him? I'd say like maybe hitch him to a tree or something.
Oh, he won't leave.
Okay. I just kind of look like side-eye her, like how would you know that it's an animal? Like the emergency rations. Like the worst thing is that would walk away.
Yeah, so
And then
20
I'll
foot
just kind of
cube,
put my
yeah.
head down and I'll start doing my alarm ritual.
Are we stopping Maladroit?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna. I mean, we want to try to stash him in where he's not visible from the pathway.
As long as I stay within
Okay.
a mile, I can let you know.
All
I
right,
can
so
leave Liquor here to keep an eye on him too.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Leave the
Yeah,
mill
and
here.
Zephyr.
all right, so the cart comes to a stop here on the road. You could see just ahead of you, maybe 10 feet, is where the road kind of gets incredibly narrow. You could see that the mud kind of gathered in the middle here, and it'd be a horrible spot for a mule and a cart to kind of go through. So this is a good choice. Right around this area, there are outcroppings. And a really good spot, actually, Talia, that you find without any kind of perception check, just because you were looking for it the entire time as you were, leading Maladroit here. And you find a nice, narrow little spot that seems out of the way here. There are a couple of choices, I'll say, probably 3 choices. There's a spot by the road here with a pretty large boulder beside it that you could hide Maladroit in the cart behind, maybe cover the cart with some stuff. Option number 2 is there's a little inlet, almost like a cave. I wouldn't even call it a cave, but I mean, for the lack of a better word, you could probably call it like a short, small little cave.
An indent.
An indent in the rock, yeah. And you could probably fit Maladroit and most of the cart in there. It'd probably stick out a little, but you might be able to remedy that. And then the third option is down over the right bank of the path here. There is a little area that is kind of down and out of the way as far as elevation goes. It's kind of down maybe 15, 20 feet below where the road site level would be. And then the only people that would see the cart or Maladroit would be the people that were coming or going on that road, unless they were actually down in there looking for him.
Okay.
So those are your options.
I think I'm gonna lead Maladroit down into that the down below the sightline area.
Okay, perfect. And so as you do this, Tally, as you kind of lead him down, he kind of resists for a moment, but you pull him, and you lead him down into the forest line here, and you can see there's like it's kind of hard to explain it here. It's kind of like an a little over, like a ledge, if you will, of the land above it, with kind of a nice indent in the land here that you can kind of put him in, and he kind of you know goes where you lead him, Talia. You are able to tie him off to a pretty sturdy tree beside you.
Look, I tied him to a tree, Artok. Are you happy?
I'm like working on my book. I just kind of look up and like narrow my eyes at her and then go back.
Make sure it's loose just in case he gets into trouble.
It's loose. I tie it, but I tie it loose enough that if he were to give it a big yank because he was in trouble and needed to run away, he could do that. He has the option to do that. I also untie him. Like, I loosen all of his stuff. Not take him completely off the cart, but like I loosen his saddle and stuff so that all I'd have to do when I come back is cinch it back up, but he's not left totally cinched up while we're gone.
Do like a bow knot, and if you leave Zephyr behind, an owl could probably grab a string and pull it apart.
Well, you also don't want it too loose because if he jerks his head all of a sudden, he could break his neck if it's too tight. That's actually a thing with real horses.
Well, I would tie a bow and
tie a bow, and Zephyr can
leave the owl behind. And also
Zephyr's
that way,
intelligent.
if your alarm goes off, we don't know what caused the alarm. It could be a fucking rabbit.
Yeah, and
You can put your eyesight over, let us know what the hell set the alarm off, right?
That wouldn't necessarily work if I'm too far away. But
How far?
I can tell,
100,
yeah,
100
about
But
feet.
Malachry's
Yeah,
pretty
right, 100
chill.
feet,
I don't
yeah.
think he'll break his own neck. I think
Yeah.
we're good.
But I think Zephyr,
I
if we
mean-
just tell him to like release him if someone comes too. He's intelligent. We can give him orders.
Yeah, you can give him a simple order. Yeah, that works.
He's not an animal.
Insulting the intelligence of your owl, man.
He's not.
I think they do
He's
have
not
the
an owl.
intelligence.
You guys know
But
that, right?
Yeah.
I think they do have these stats
Oh.
of an owl, but
What is he?
He's
They
a
have a
familiar.
stat of an
He's an
owl,
owl.
but they have like they're sentient.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
familiar.
I know he's a familiar. I know he's not like an actual owl. He just looks like an owl.
Yeah,
So I just call him your owl because he looks
Yeah.
like an owl. He's your little buddy.
I know. I was looking around. I was like, that's what my character's saying. He's like, it's not actually an owl.
well, he
So-
can. He's got an intelligence of 2, which isn't great, but
But hold on.
he can also obey.
They
your
act
command.
He's more intelligent
independently.
than I do, and I'm a spider.
Metagaming, I
like-
think you could give him a command if
No
something
metagaming.
happens, though.
It's not metagaming. I'm looking at my spell list.
Not you, him.
No, I wasn't telling you metagaming. I was saying I'm metagaming by saying that.
I am
Stop
also
it.
going to explain to Maladroit that we're going to go investigate a dangerous place, that we need him to stay here and wait for us, and activate
Unless
super secret
Zephyr lets him
Maladroit
go.
powers.
Activate super secret Maladroit powers.
Riggs knows.
Yeah, it's true. So is that what you're doing, Talia?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm explaining. So I've loosened his
Yeah.
stuff, so that
Okay.
if we have to run back, I can just tighten it up real quick and we can go. But it's not uncomfortable for him to sit and wait for hours and hours with his stuff all tight. Tied him
Alright.
off.
Aww.
Tied him off firmly enough that he can't just pull free. But if he were to give it a mighty tug, it would break loose and he could run away if he
Sounds
needed
like
to.
something out of a children's story. And with a mighty tug,
Yes, with a
Maladroit
mighty
was
tug.
free.
And then I'm telling him, reassuring him, we're not leaving you. We're coming back. We're just leaving you somewhere safe for a little while we go do something dangerous. In Elvish, because he speaks that, apparently.
Aren't we Sylvan, I think, right?
Sylvan, yeah,
Yeah, which is the Elvish I speak.
more or
Sylvan.
less, yeah.
Aren't we staying by Maladroit until we figure out what?
We're going to creep a little closer, because 200 yards? Feet? What unit of
200
measurement
yards.
are we using?
200
But
200
yards. Yeah.
600 feet.
200 yards is
just
still
give you
pretty
an
far
idea.
away for us to run in, but it would be hard to get Maladroit much closer and keep him hidden.
That's fair.
So we'll leave him here, and the one staying behind will stealth closer, so that if we do need to run in, we can just very quickly ambush, but he's further back where he's safer. Plus super secret Maladroit powers. which only lasts for an hour, so if it takes longer than that, I may need to run back and reactivate them.
Alright. So yeah, we're just gonna tie Maladroit with a half hitch. Which, if anyone doesn't know what a half hitch is, it's the first thing you tie before the bow when you tie your running shoes. And so that would come apart if you pulled hard on it. And am I gonna tie up Artok now?
Yes.
Pinky.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm gonna tie Artok
Can I
up
watch?
the same. I'm just gonna use a half hitch knot and sort of make it sort of tight enough that it looks like it'll not come apart. And I'm gonna look at him and say, you know, for somebody that just got fucking captured by a bunch of fucking goblins in a big fight, you don't have any marks on you.
He's got blood on him.
Yeah, I took
He's
blood. I
covered
took
in
blood
blood.
and put it across my chest and face.
Did ya? All right. I mean,
Yeah.
we could get one of the girls to rip some of your clothes, or
I could pull a tooth or two out of your
Why
mouth.
the
if you
girls
want.
specifically?
'cause I don't want to rip his clothes
Ooh,
off. But
I know. I'll do it. I say it in my creepy little goblin voice.
I look,
Artok, are you okay
I look
with...
at Sato and I say, "Don't. You can hit me. Don't let her hit me. I saw what you did to that wolf."
Artok, are you okay with permanently losing an eye?
Just be a little left tap. Come on.
Don't. I just kind of like get behind Sato, like don't let her touch
or
me.
even disguise kit some fucking black eye on him or something.
I mean,
how much are
wouldn't
you
be the
willing-
first time I've gotten punched in the face. If you guys just want
Yeah.
to punch me in the face.
How much are you willing to invest?
I'm gonna look at
I'll roll you
Artok.
for it.
Yeah.
I'll roll you for it.
And I'm
Let me-
gonna
let
give
me
him like a 3/4 strength, like pop right on the eye, just to see if I can bruise it.
He's a dragonborn. Does he bruise?
Are you gonna do
Find
that?
out.
Yeah, I'll like,
Yeah.
I'll
You're
like,
gonna
kind of
allow him-
like.
You're just gonna stand there and take it?
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
just
God.
take it.
This is fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Oh
Nice.
man. Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
I hold up my hand real quick, like, wait, and I pull out my flask and I take a drink of it real quick, and then I put it back, like, okay, I'm ready.
Nice. Nice.
Liquid courage.
Please, please
Alright.
roll a 20. Please roll a fucking 20.
You know, I can punch
I mean,
you
he's
and
gonna
heal you
hit.
at the
I'm letting
same
him hit me.
time, man.
And Artok's
All right,
dead.
Sato, roll a hit with advantage.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
advantage.
Sato's the one
For a
doing it?
punch. Oh,
This is
how
gonna
do I-
Yeah,
hurt.
he was afraid of me.
You know what you should do? You should also do reckless attack. You get triple advantage.
Well, no, there's no triple
Yeah,
advantage. But,
advantage against the guy who's letting him hit him.
what do I roll here? Let me think. I think I'll just do a strength.
It's
hit.
usually just strength. It's
Just
your
a
strength
straight.
modify. Yeah, yeah.
If you roll 2 nat 1s, I say he
You might
does
have
a
an arm
squeaky...
straight.
Ooh, 12.
Oh, oh.
But he is
That's not
standing
bad.
still.
Why are
Yeah,
you
he's
rolling
taking
strength?
To hit with a punch, right? Because it's plus
Yeah, it's an
4.
unarmed.
It wouldn't have.
Oh, yeah. What am I saying?
Or
Yeah.
would it have a proficiency bonus to hit? Maybe it would. So
I don't know. I
that would be a
don't know.
15.
We've never done this.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be a 15 actually.
You
It's a
never,
15.
your players haven't punched each other in the face yet.
Never like this. This is hilarious. So, 15. I would say with you standing still, and I think that's even enough. But yeah, you definitely hit him. There's a moment, Artok, where your heart sinks because you see this giant barbarian in front of you, wheeling his arm back, getting ready,
Let me hit you.
and you toughen up. You straighten out your back, and then for a moment, Artok, you see you're back in a hut, and you're there with some other dragonborn, and there's some food. You could smell it. It's cooking. And then all of a sudden you come back to, and your eyes, everything was black for a moment. Everything
Did
is
he knock
white
him
now.
back to his childhood?
And you are like looking up. You see there's trees above you, Artok.
You knocked
and
my ass out.
you're on your back, and your elbow hurts a little bit
Oh my
Um,
god.
as you
God.
begin to kind of stand back up and you shake. Artok has a very large bruise and bubble beginning to form over his left eye.
I told you to let me hit you, but no.
Loki's gonna be like, are you okay?
You just see Hazel in the corner laughing his ass off.
He's fine. He's fine.
I could have hit you and healed you at the same time, man. No one ever trusts me.
I
Hey, I
watched
let
you
you hit
kick
me.
a wolf in half.
You don't take any damage, Artok. You just, you know.
I'm gonna
we're
go
not
over
we're not
there.
gonna admit-
I'm gonna
Kind
go
of
over
like
there
tap
I'm
Sato on the shoulder, like, ah, good shot, big guy. All right.
Now
Oh my
you look like
God.
you scrapped some goblins.
That's great.
Oh,
All right,
God.
all right. You are invested, Artok, and I love
Yes.
this. You are invested.
Good.
Okay.
I'm
I'm sorry.
Get invested at this point.
As Talia stands there with Maladroit, and we're gonna have wrap that part of it up. Talia, what tune do you wanna kind of hum or sing to Maladroit here?
I was doing that while we were walking.
So I didn't put on his card, and I should have. But so his power, his special power that nobody else sees, only you. In order for it to work, so it's actually designed so that you can hide him like this. So as long as he's stationary, that will apply. But you have to sing to him while he's stationary.
Oh, I have to sing to him right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put you on the spot.
I'm not gonna sing in
Wait, just sing
Discord.
real slow.
I'm not gonna sing in Discord.
I'll let you roll with advantage if you do.
There you go.
Do it.
No! You
Go
guys
sing
are
Frere Jacques or
Again.
something.
No.
I double dog dare you.
No, I'm
You don't have to. It's
I'm not gonna sing in Discord. I was not prepared for this.
Aw,
Can I sing for her?
Next time. Well, he can actually
Next
sing.
time?
Next
Hold on.
time. I'll do
Well, I
it
was just
next
thinking more of like a hum or something to him. Like, what would you do to stew them?
I would, I don't know what this universe's equivalent is, but I would probably hum that, the road goes ever on and on from Lord of the Rings.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I like it. That's pretty awesome.
I'll sing that to him.
Yeah, for sure. So here's what we're gonna do, Talia. If you promise with the next time that he needs reactivated to kind of give us a little bit of that,
Okay, I promise.
I'll let you roll it with advantage this time. So, roll a stealth check with advantage,
Okay.
and add +7 to it because that's what he gets.
Okay, wait. Roll. Oh, my stealth check has +1. That's just a dex check, though, right?
More or
Wait,
less.
do I roll my
But
stealth or his?
You're gonna roll his. Yeah.
Oh
So
boy.
so just roll a d20
Yeah.
and add a +7 to it.
Gotcha. Yeah, because his dex is 0 to the bonus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, you said with advantage.
With advantage. Yep.
Advantage. 20. Advanced roller +7. Roll. That wasn't with advantage, but do I really need advantage with that roll?
Wow.
I mean, I'll roll again just so we have it. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my.
A 20 and a 4.
I just want to.
All right.
I just have to say, that is a critical success according to Baldur's Gate 3. Means it automatically works. I don't know how that works for stealth checks.
Not
though.
only does it, that's true. It's 100% in D&D. That's D&D. So not only does, sorry, Seda.
Well, crits are technically hits and death saves.
I mean, like ability
but
checks.
at 20
too.
is still, yeah, agree.
Yeah. I mean, any DM that's like, oh, your natural 20 doesn't do it would be like, you'd be
Unless
like, what?
It's something that they
Yeah.
really should.
Like, how
not
can
be
you
doing.
do better? Yeah, but still, if your DM asks you to roll,
There are some things that
and
require.
it's always going to be your DM won't ask you to roll if there's a.
Well, it's a 27, so you would have had to have a higher hit dice than a 27.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
So anyway, so not only do you succeed, Talia, but
Yeah.
you succeed for 2 hours instead of 1.
Okay.
What
Sweet.
mule? There is no
That's-
mule.
That's another one that I'll sing. Y'all can't hear him, but he's singing Pippin's song from Lord of the Rings.
Singing it.
No, he's
I was
singing it
literally
too.
sitting here singing it over here.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was singing Edge of Night. I was like, that's a great song.
Yes.
That's
I love
definitely
Edge of
one
Night.
that
It's
I will
perfect
add
for
to
this
the
situation.
repertoire for Maladroit. I promise.
Hey, if you let me in on the secret, I'll actually do the
No,
singing
it's
for
my
you.
super secret that y'all kind of
Alright.
all just got revealed, but it's okay. Shh.
So do you want to explain what happens for anybody who is. I don't know
Please
if anybody
what we
actually
see?
sees you down here, do they?
I
Unless
don't
people
know.
come with you.
I mean, I don't know how
And
many people.
I'll let you go back and retroactive.
Like, okay,
this
I
if
know
you want.
Artok came close enough that he saw me tie him to the tree, but I don't know how much attention anyone else was paying when I did this. To be perfectly honest, I don't know. Like,
Were you singing?
not very loud. Like, I would have been singing just to him, so it would have been.
Yeah. And I think somebody might have gone with you just to,
Well,
because the buddy system.
Yeah, Artok
Yeah.
definitely came down close enough to see me, and if Sato's tying him up, then Sato's also within sight line. I
I
know
might
if they
have
can
come
hear
to
me.
help hide the
Yeah.
cart.
Okay, that's fine. I don't. Whatever you guys choose. We can retro this. I just because Talia, if you want to describe. Well, I guess I should probably distance this
But
first time here.
you should describe it. Like,
Yeah. So as you begin to soothe Maladroit here, Talia, he begins to little speckles of light begin to shine just very briefly. You see just around him, just for a moment, and then they fade away, and then they get stronger. And as this happens, and he becomes more soothed, the cart itself is the only thing that you can really see. If you squint your eyes at the right angle, you could see that there's a mule there. It's quite odd, actually. Now you're getting the idea of why he is a miracle mule. He has some special inherent ability that you didn't know about that almost quite literally turns him invisible for a duration.
are there like
you
bushes
Yeah.
and branches and stuff around?
There's in abundance.
Okay, I'm gonna start picking those up and disguising the cart with them.
You got
And
it.
I'll help.
All right. No need for a stealth check. You guys have enough time here to do a really thorough job and make sure that it's hidden quite well, along with the chest that's in the back of the cart.
And
Invisimule.
and I'll place Flicker kind of inside the cart underneath the brush and tell him you need to keep a good close eye, and if anyone tries to hurt Maladroit, you go bite their ankles.
Meow.
And then I'll give him a good kitty scritch behind the ears.
Perfect. And you are quite clean and shiny and new, Trix, with your freshly washed clothes from not very long ago.
I'm gonna gesture at our handiwork and ask Sato and Artok, since I know those two are for sure down here, what do you think? And just like do like a big
I mean,
like ta-da motion with my hands.
it works for me. This chest. Do we want to disguise the chest? I guess there's not really much we can do for the cart of the chest.
I don't think it's super heavy, right? I don't think anybody can.
I mean,
pretty
we,
heavy.
Flicker will keep it
disguised,
safe.
we
They-
disguised the cart with a bunch of brush, so like it doesn't look like this cart
Yeah.
anymore.
It's pretty
Yeah.
hidden.
I think it's good.
Plus, we have
It's as
Alarm.
safe as it can be. Unless we
Well,
want to
with
mess
an
with, like,
alarm bell
burying
and
it.
familiar behind, I think we're good.
You know, honestly, I think this mule is as protected as it can be. It's overprotected.
Good.
my own pet wishes I gave it not this much attention to it.
Right?
Yeah, I
Perfect,
say we leave the owl and the alarm spell, and we're good.
And Flicker.
Oh, Flicker can stay too. Yeah. If you want to leave both familiar, that's cool.
Flicker is a
Alright.
non-combat pet.
Yeah, they're both non-combat, but they can.
Oh no, Zephyr's totally combat. He's gonna drop a fireball on somebody at some point.
It's gonna be fantastic.
He's my A10 warthog essentially.
I mean, hey, they can always be resummoned back, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive though. Being a wizard is expensive though.
being a wizard
like,
is
in general.
expensive.
Yeah. So stop stealing my fucking money.
I only took 1.5 gold. If you can't handle that much missing.
I'll take that 1.5 gold out of your ass.
Can I watch?
Thank
For
you.
my,
Only if you
for my
pay.
next trick.
Oh god. Oh god.
All right, so Loki and Azel.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think of who else is not near the cart at the moment. Because Talia, I'm assuming you probably you would all be walking back up by now. But
Yes.
in the meantime, Loki, what are you doing at the moment?
I'm just
Yeah,
following the cart.
Loki.
You just go down with the cart and kind of walking back now with the
I mean, on the way there, I was kind of doing shop with a
Yeah.
resident new goblin, teaching her some bad words. Not really.
Sure.
I'm so
Okay.
betrayed. But I'm like, just got the goofy grin, because I just assume you're being nice to me.
I am. I'm teaching you nice
And
things.
honest.
Uh-huh. You're lying to me. How dare you? We bonded.
While they're doing this, I'm gonna make one of the dead goblins go up to Loki and just like nuzzle him a little bit, like, oh, friend.
Oh my god! Don't do that.
I wonder how Talia is taking this.
Has
duel
anyone ever
thing.
told you you're a bit of an asshole, Fries?
Look, Talia guards
No,
the
me?
line between life and death. No one ever said that these reanimated corpses still had the original souls inside of them, right? It's just their flesh that's reanimated, not their cells. Their
Just a
cells
vessel.
have moved on. So it doesn't really bother me that their bodies are
far as
walking
you know.
around. Because I know, as far as I know, as far as
Yeah.
like my lore of my understanding of reincarnation, they're dead, their souls have moved on. Like that's my belief system, what I believe as a follower of the Egyptian gods, right? So as far as I'm concerned, once you die, your soul moves on and is judged. And if it doesn't, that's what I'm supposed to help. And I don't have any sense from these guys that their souls didn't move on. And now those are just shells. He's reanimated shells. I don't care about shells. I know that back in ancient times, the Egyptians used to care about their shells, but we've evolved since then.
Wow.
Nice. All right, perfect. Okay, so as you are moving forward here, there is the very muddy road ahead. Awaits you. Are we moving forward?
Yes.
Is there anything anybody wants to do before we?
No, I just vote that those of us who are not going with the Vanguard, like, we give them, like, a 15-20 minute head start, make sure they're fully inside, before we try sneaking up further, just so that we make sure we don't get spotted. Because if they see people coming, they're going to be paying close attention to, as close of attention as goblins can, I guess, to, like, the area. Like, let's wait till they're fully inside before the rest of us move up.
Who's
Okay.
holding the sending stones?
Of them, and then you guys have the other two.
Artok has one. No, I have one. Artok has one, and you have one. Isn't that right, Talia?
No, it's
No,
One
No,
of
it's
mine.
Artok.
It's Artok, me, and Talia, I believe.
Right.
Talia.
Because you
Okay.
and me can communicate via telepathy.
I would say we only send one in, and there's only one that works right now.
Right,
so
yours.
Yeah,
For
it's
sending.
yours.
All right, that works. As long as we got one up there and one to listen to.
Yep. So I guess like formation, it'd just be like 2 and 2, and then me in the middle. Like the dead ones at the back.
I think so.
Actually, it would probably be wise to put Loki in the back.
No, he needs to be able to
I need
see.
to be
He needs to
somewhat.
talk to them.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to be somewhere in the middle. I need to be able to hear what's going on so I can respond.
Oh dear.
I
Well, this
think
guy is going to be put to the test.
I think it's fine. I think he'll be fine. Him and Lyric in the front, and then
If he's disguised, like we don't need to have
Yeah.
the other two like make the other two
So
talk.
we'll have me and Loki up front, and then Artok in the middle, and then the two behind Artok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, DM,
Okay.
do they get
Yeah.
to keep their weapons that they had when they were alive,
Oh,
or they just have nothing?
I think they would probably have their weapons. I don't know how. I don't know how.
I mean, they
I guess
don't-
we'll find out later. But
they
yeah,
don't
I don't see why not.
disappear.
Yeah.
Like, they
Would
have to
What
be there
would
for us to
what did
collect.
they do?
would they
I
be
know I'm asking you a
proficient with
hard
them though?
question. Like, what weapons do they have? I just
These
threw a
two.
fireball at them. I didn't really check.
Yeah. No, it's okay. The one on your the red has a crossbow
Okay.
with nothing else, and blue has a scimitar, I believe.
Okay. Sounds good.
I think. Let me just double check to make sure that's right. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, that was a odd question.
How dare
That's a
you
good
not
question.
automatically know what weapons that 2 dead guys from like a month ago were carrying?
I know, right? Exactly. Yeah, scimitar. I was right.
Nice. Okay.
1d6. Yep. Perfect. All right. So, as you continue walking here, Trix,
Yes.
you were roll a history check for me.
Oh dear. What? Oh no.
Hey, it's still better than just walking around and all of a sudden getting survival check failed across your screen. There's nothing
Does
more
it have to be
frightening
history?
than for. Yeah, it does.
It
He
does.
said so.
I don't have very good history.
My guess is that the check in that case is like super high, and that's why.
A 10?
So, Trix, as you begin to move forward here, kind of with your line of companions, you particularly remember that this area here held a really, really unfun trap, we'll just say, without beating around the bush. Actually,
Oh,
a
no.
multitude of pit traps
Yeah, I
that
was
you
about to say, was that the
remember.
pit trap BS?
Yeah, so in this moment, you kind of remember just the last minute, and I'm assuming you probably want to stop the group before you take another step further. Yes.
Our group or their
Yeah,
group?
But
you're
we're still
whoever
grouped together until we get through the crowd.
you are.
Hey
Yeah,
guys.
yep.
Weren't there a bunch of pit traps here last time?
Oh
Talia
shit.
like stops dead in her tracks.
Yeah,
Does not move another inch.
yeah. Azel, you see just off the corner in front of you, kind of at your 10 o'clock, just off the corner of the path here. Whoever covered this covered it quickly and didn't do a great job. There is most definitely a slab, rather a combination of many, many pieces of stick kind of woven together to create a platform, so to speak, ish, to kind of throw dirt and leaves on top of, to be, strong
Fall
enough
into
to
one of these
hold it,
fuckers?
but weak enough for you to fall through. It's quite big, and you can see it on the corner there, Hazel. It's about
Yeah,
2 feet in front of you.
I'll point that out to the group and just say, to my left, and point it out. I'll just literally point at it.
Yeah.
Is it the pit trap that I fell in? I fell into a hole. I fell into a really big hole.
You
I
do.
remember this.
You do. You remember, Lyric, 100%. This is where it is. You remember the way the trees
That's
look.
where I got my
Yeah.
first scrap of fabric.
You do. You do. You remember there was a little kind of cutout, like an incove, kind of at the bottom of the one pit. Yeah, with trash and stuff.
While I'm
Found my
looking at that
trash.
one, are there any others that I can maybe potentially see?
Roll a perception check for me.
Aw. I really don't want to fall into one of these holes. I'm really tired of going down holes.
Maybe.
17.
I might see them.
Yeah, Azel. As a matter of fact, the ground is quite wavy. You could see this particular part of the ground and all the leaves and the dirt that are kind of flung onto it. It's absolutely it's obvious to you where the pit begins and where it ends, and where the next one begins and ends. There's actually 2 that you can see. There's one, and then there's about 3 feet of solid soil and land after the pit, and then right directly after there's another fairly large pit trap. It is about 9 feet in length, and from the side of the road, one side of the road to the other side of the
Okay.
path here. So you're probably talking maybe 10 feet.
So I will let them know I've discovered a few more. I'll just say that I see a few more. Would you guys just mind following me until we can get through this?
I ain't going down no more holes.
It would probably be for the best if we did.
I can help you look.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just slowly make our way, avoiding any of them
Making
that
my
I
way.
see,
Making my way down.
assuming everybody else agrees to go with me instead of being, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm
No.
following Azel. I don't want to
Okay.
go down no more holes. I've been down enough holes. I've been thrown in holes. I've been lowered into holes.
Yeah, Loki knows what it's like to be thrown down a hole, don't you, Loki? Too soon?
Oh yeah.
He says too soon. All right. What is the plan of attack here?
Yeah, I think we're just avoiding the traps, following me and Trix, looking out for more traps as
kinda
we keep going.
Tiptoe around the the outer edge kind of the path here.
Mhm.
So if you can picture it, you're past the outcropping now. The road is kind of less narrow here, and the berm of the road is full of leaves and debris. It's impossible to see what's actually underneath all the leaves and such on the sides of the path. But if you choose to, you can absolutely take this path if you want.
Does this path lead to the cave?
Well, this is the way you go. So
Oh.
to avoid the pits, you're kind of going around them, correct?
Yeah, pretty
Like
much.
out into the woods a little and around them.
Well, I would assume I'd kind of like try to weave through them, keeping on the same general path that we were going.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
Like you're right beside the path, kind of walking forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Totally easily enough. And without much trouble, you completely avoid both pit traps. Well done. Easy.
Sure.
Easy for you. Considering you've been here before. And as you kind of proceed, you notice about 50 feet ahead, probably more about 100, you could see there's the entrance of a cave, along with a little kind of field off to the right that you remember there being a tree line in before.
Mm-hmm. I'll point the cave out to them, and I'll just say, I guess we should get ready for the plan, guys.
Yes, you stand here and do not run in. Just kidding.
Before we do that, can I request a bathroom break?
Yes, you can, definitely. I was just gonna say, like, is everybody cool if we take like 10?
Take a small break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
And
Also,
by the way,
Azel,
before we go
100%
any
in
further,
character.
I hope that it didn't come off like an absolute like douchebag earlier in the game, like by
No,
saying,
you're
like,
fine.
let's go.
Absolutely not.
I wasn't trying to be rude. Like, I really hope I didn't come off.
No, you
Oh, by
good.
saying you got to go by midnight? Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
fine.
no, because I have stuff. That's all.
No, that's fine.
How
That's
dare
Okay.
you have stuff?
Yeah, right?
For
No, I
shame.
love you guys and
Oh.
I love playing. It's nothing like that. It's just
God, you have a life? What the hell?
I know.
I
Imagine
know.
summertime, right?
Terrible.
I'll be
All
right.
right. Let's
How
let's
dare you.
take 5, 10.
Yeah.
3.
Cool. I'll be back in a bit too here, guys.
Hey Ray. You should tell anyone who's still here what happened with you and Carla.
I think everyone who's still here already knows what happened with me, Carlac.
Aww.
No spoilers.
That too.
Loki, I just want you to know that the highlight of my evening every time we play D&D is hearing you in the background just barely saying, "Oh God." Like, I hear it. Even when you barely say it, I hear it.
That's fucking hilarious.
And I giggle every time. I'm like, I got him. You know what I haven't played in like a god-awful long time? The Minecraft server that I literally pay for.
Oh shit, I haven't been on Emerald either.
For shame.
I need to finish my boat.
You do need to finish your boat.
I was working on the sails last time I was on. But I ran
I
out of
haven't been on
wool,
in so long
so I
now.
had to make a wool farm.
I've been so
Terrible.
tired after Sundays that I'm not longing on with them. And now they're all playing Baldur's Gate, so.
You can play Baldur's Gate with friends.
Yeah, I don't have those, so.
I am chopped liver?
Yes.
Damn.
Free.
Hey, you're the one who doesn't talk to her. I at least message her every day. Like, I don't do a great job of, like, hanging out and phone calling and stuff, but I at least try to message every day. I don't hang out and phone call with very many people, though.
Yeah.
Do you?
Playing video games with you guys requires being in the same server as you guys, so.
Oh no, I'm gonna run out of fuel. Shoot.
Huh?
I'm gonna run out of fuel!
Fuel for what?
Oh god! Give me your fuel!
Ree.
Destroy the weapons.
Ree,
Yes.
what fuel?
Pay an FTL
Are you
during
playing
the break.
Baldur's Gate right now?
No, FTL.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
Faster than
I'm playing
light.
2 dots.
Faster than light sheets getting tight. Check
I
out my
just
door
realized I
control.
have to pee, but I don't
Okay.
want to get up because I'm swinging and I'm comfy, and I don't want to climb out of my swing.
Jay,
What?
go empty your bladder.
The
Like,
bladder,
I don't go pee 80 times a day.
I say the bladder will
I
win
drink
eventually.
I drink an entire gallon of water every day. It's not like I don't go pee.
Yay, thank God it gave me fuel. Woo! Woo-hoo.
No fuel for you. Only
Please
death and
jump to
dismemberment.
a store. Store? Secret surprise store?
Ree is naughty. Do, 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 do,
It's
do,
break!
do.
Oh, I forgot to switch the screen to break time. There we go.
Ree is naughty.
It's not naughty to play a video game during the break.
Here it is. It's
Oh.
definitely totally naughty.
They didn't have any fuel. The store was not selling. Oh, it is selling fuel. Bye-bye. Oh no!
Roncalla, I
Ree's
love
gonna-
you, and full offense, but you do not know what the word naughty means.
Maybe not by your definition.
I still have time before the fleet catches up. I'll jump to a couple of other.
I say it as someone who totally isn't in a video game gathering right now.
You at least visit the house, so we don't lose.
No, but
I
I'm going to
literally
before I
play-
log off.
I literally sit and play puzzle games on my phone the entire time we play D&D because it keeps me from talking too much.
Same.
I also love that I've infected y'all with a meme from my Sunday night group.
Huh?
Making my way. Every single time the DM goes, you guys make your way to all of us go, making our way, making my way. It's a meme from Critical Role, and it is bled into our game.
I love it.
Also, I don't know why, but every single time somebody rolls something that comes out to 21, our goblin druid goes 21. And so now we all do it. And Josh plays.
It sounds like
the
something
grung.
like one of those things where someone's calling out number 21, 21
Yeah,
at the front
basically.
counter, please.
Also, our barbarian grung is an idiot, and and when we apple, he goes yes. So
Nice.
we all go yes. And when the DM's explaining stuff to Apple, he goes oh. And so
Oh my
now we all.
God.
So now we all does it because he's like in wonder and amazement, like, oh, ooh. So now every single time he makes that noise, we all just die.
Nice.
Because the guy who plays our cleric, it gets him every time. Every single time. We do not know why he thinks it's so funny. He does not know why he thinks it's so funny. But it gets him every time.
Hey,
He has
man.
a direct line to the funny bone.
I'm back.
And he gets so mad about it. He goes, God damn. I had to make nice with the cleric last game and be like, bro, you know I make fun of you because you're like my buddy, right? It's because I like you, but not like that, bro. You're gross and old. But, and a man.
Wow.
But, okay, so he's canonically the oldest person in our group, and he's 50. And Grung only lived to be 50, so our dumb little frog barbarian is treating him like he's on death's door.
Nice.
And I am encouraging it. I am encouraging
Nice.
it because
Of course
I am
you
chaos. But also, every single time the Grung tries to hit on me, because he's decided I'm going to be his queen, every single time he goes to like be in love with me, I'm like, I think Atmos needs some help. He's looking a little haggard. It's like my distraction technique. And
Oh look, the old guy needs help. Shove.
and canonically, Apple and Atmos can't. Well, mostly it's Atmos. Apple's fine. He's too much of an idiot to know any better. But canonically, Atmos cannot stand Apple. Like, he hates him. And he just, like, breathes through his nose, and he's like, I hate him so much. And I'm like, I know. Just let it pass. Just let it pass. If you argue with him, because Apple does this thing, like, we all make a plan, and then Apple goes, I know a really good plan. And then he repeats the plan because he wants to be who's in charge.
Nice.
Apple is thinking, and it drives our cleric up the wall, and he's like, no, that's exactly what I said, Apple. No, it was Apple's plan. I'm like, Atmos, just let it go. It's faster, you just let it go, man. Let it go. That's okay. They spent this entire time not listening to Apple's gibberish, and he said something once, and I went, oh my god, Apple, that's tragic. And they all stopped and said, what? I'm like, he just said that Bob killed his entire family. And they're like, oh my gosh, Apple, your whole family? And he's like, yes, my wife and all 200 of tadpoles. And they're all like, oh my god. Yes,
damn.
Apple's bad guy. Apple's big bad monster. The evil doer in Apple's closet's name is Bob.
I love
and it's
it.
because they put him on the spot to name him. That's okay. We had a guard in a city named Fuck who died solely because we were giving our DM a hard time because we were like, what's the guard's name? And he goes, Fuck. And we're like, Fuck? Hi, Fuck. Nice to meet you, Fuck. And he's like, God damn it, I hate you all.
There are worse things.
No, I love it.
So now he has a list of NPC names. But also, the Goblin and Apple will not refer to NPCs by their actual names. They get together and start making up names.
I just
and
love
our DM is
Role.
like, I don't know what the point of giving you a name is. You're just gonna fuck it up. Like, I don't know what the point is anymore.
I just love in Critical Role how they go and talk to a random NPC, and obviously can tell Matt didn't plan for it because he just names him like Bill or Jim.
I love how I love my favorite thing. My favorite moment like that in Critical Role is when Laura Bailey gets the Tusk Glove book. When Jester gets the Tusk Glove book at the very beginning of Campaign 2, and she's like, "What is his name?" And Matt goes, "Oscar." With a K, Oskia. And everybody's like, and she's like, Oscar.
And then when they read Tusk Glove going through the tunnel, oh, that was the best.
Yes! Oh my god, Marisha. Oh. I don't know what it is, but basically every character Liam and Marisha make, I'm just like, I must protect the tiny little angries, the tiny little emos, the depresso expressos. I love them so much.
Did you say something,
Possibly be because they seem familiar to you.
Shut up.
Mm. Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah, man. D&D is usually pizza night here because it's easy and I can just eat it. Like,
All night. Yeah, back before I was on a diet, D&D was pizza night for me too.
yeah, man. Okay, is
I would eat
everybody?
an entire pizza by myself.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Is everybody back?
Oh, hey, yeah, I just
Not sure.
Yep.
So, Saito.
what's up?
O'Malley.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, I'll have it by morning.
Oh my god, I'm so excited, man. I'm sitting here, like, I'm almost shaking. I'm so excited. Have you ever been that excited, guys, about anything?
Ooh, what's going on?
yeah.
What's going on?
For
Why are you
UFC.
so
There's a
excited?
massive
It's a big
pay-per-view
UFC fight.
tonight.
Yeah.
UFC tonight.
Yeah. There's like 6 or 7 fights, and they're all gonna be
That's why you have to finish
extraordinary.
D&D.
By
No.
midnight, you're ditching us for fighting.
Hey,
Pay-per-view.
man.
You,
No.
can watch it whenever.
Well, it doesn't
No.
come on to it's paper.
Yeah.
It doesn't come on to Pirate.
Yeah, I
Bay,
know.
so probably about
We're
2
just
a.m.
making fun of
He
you.
didn't actually
Ditching
say
us
that.
for
Nobody
a
heard him
fight.
say that.
We see how it is.
You're gonna have to cut that out.
I'm in
fine. I
Canada.
understand.
It's okay.
In
I
the
understand.
words
It's okay.
of my ancestors, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's right. I mean, I just don't want to support pedophilia, child racketeering.
Yeah.
What?
Me neither. And I want to support my wallet.
I'm so confused.
Same.
Anyway, is everybody back?
Oh my god.
We could not. Yes,
Isn't
thank
that
you.
where your hard-earned money that you spend to pay for your
God
movies
damn
goes?
it, Sato, no! We are on live stream.
Down
Love
boy.
you all.
Like I missed something.
There
I
you
feel
go.
like I did too.
We're not talking about Hollywood conspiracy theories on live stream.
Oh, okay. That's enough context.
Now you're picking it up. Thank you. D&D.
We got 30 minutes left.
Let's
Is
go.
everybody present?
Indeed.
I've heard from Prize, Azel, is Loki there?
Yes.
Hello, Loki.
Okay, everybody's here.
Loki is just low key, so.
Ah.
Oh.
It's been a while since I've done that joke. I just was.
Okay, that was pretty good.
All
though, not gonna lie.
right. Everyone. So is everybody here?
Yep.
Okay. As you get closer and closer to the outcropping. What is it with me and that word tonight? As you get close to like the cave entrance here, you remember the field on the left and kind of the field on the right with the tree line here. Oh man, I didn't.
Where our little satyr guy found his butterflies.
Yeah.
With the
No, I
satyr
think that was
boy.
a different cave, right?
No,
No,
that
was
was
this one.
about here, roughly.
He was
Yeah, it was
satyr
this cave.
boy.
It was where it's where Azel ran into the cave and stabbed me. When I
For the
was
first
trying
time.
to save his life.
Yeah, it's a different cave. The butterfly
No,
was
it's this
when we went to go save Talia.
That is true.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'm gonna move the map here. Just do
Which
me a
was like
favor.
a year and a half ago.
But we can't
Don't
see the
move
map.
I
We
know,
can
I
only
know.
see the.
I know.
Oh.
Just don't move your characters yet because it's dynamic lighting in here.
Yes,
I
Dad.
Ah.
believe the D&D equivalent of the
Dynamic lighting? Finally,
Yes.
after like 2
It's-
months?
It's
so exciting! Yay!
I know. I know. It's because we haven't really
What happens
been
when we
anywhere to
reach
use
the
it.
actual
Yeah.
battle
Right.
maps?
It's just a black screen.
Perfect. So you gotta squeeze
It's
it
not
out a
just
little.
a boulder. It's a
It's
rock.
a rock.
I keep forgetting that I have to assign your character
Oh.
token.
I
People.
moved one
Sorry
block
about
to the
that.
side just to watch the
Oh, there
light
we
move.
go.
No, don't move it all, Ankh.
Don't
Don't
Don't move
move.
at all.
So yeah, please don't, because
Listen to
believe-
DM.
I have Explorer mode turned on. And I do. So that'll make it easier for you guys to kind of keep track of stuff. So, all right. So as so you're kind of you all remember where you are here. It's no surprise. The one thing that seems quite odd is that you don't get the sense that there are goblins anywhere kind of nearby. Otherwise, they would have jumped you by now. And I will give you the floor here.
Well, some of us did not come this close, I thought.
I think we'll be okay here. We haven't seen any.
Some of you did not. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just the group of 4, the 2 dead guys. Loki, or I guess the group of 5.
Just heads up, DM, Zephyr and, oh, yeah, just Zephyr is not here.
Zephyr should be there.
No, Zephyr's back with the cart.
Oh.
He's not supposed to be here, but
sorry about that. Yeah.
We'll just put him off, like, he can perish. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna leave you the floor here. Everything seems quite calm. The birds are chirping, are singing. What am I saying? There isn't any thunder anymore. There's no rain. The sky has opened up, revealing blue skies, a couple of clouds.
All right, I'm just gonna look at those 3 and say, go ahead, you better hope these goblins aren't like a tight-knit group where they actually know who's in their tribe.
Kind of turn to look at Sato, and you can tell I can't see out of my left eye. It's just like a swollen, meaty mass. Like, we'll do our best.
I'm gonna look up at him and I'm gonna be like, I told you should have let me hit you.
Get like a shiver down my spine.
Perfect. Everybody is so quiet and calm. Hesitant, I would say.
Oh my fucking god.
Shall we let Plan A go forward?
Yeah, let's. What order you guys want to walk in? I think
keep
the dead guys at the back is.
Can I move now, Reeks, to put myself where we're planning on you?
Yeah, I just mean like into the cave. Yeah, just yet.
Okay. Come on up, Loki. I got my phrase, and I'm gonna repeat my goblin phrase. I gotta make up something for my goblin phrase.
Oh my god.
I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud. You can bet your asses that the first things I learned in Celestial and Sylvan was cuss words.
Sorry, Lyric. Here.
No, you're good. Oh, you're just switching out my token. It's fine, Reeks. It really is.
I thought we had
But my immersion.
Haha. That's right. That's the word I was trying to say the other day, Sato, that I couldn't come up with. I couldn't remember.
Immersion?
Yeah, I don't know why I use that word so often. Like, yeah.
Yeah, especially when your favorite game is
what happened?
Kingdom Come.
It's true.
Did you do something to the map, Reeks?
What do you mean?
Does she not have like dark vision or something?
Tokens. I don't have tokens anymore, and my map, the portions of the map I can see are gray.
Oh, weird.
Oh, you know what?
Because
there's no dynamic.
Just give me
because
the
goblin.
lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me the lyric token. It really is
Alright.
okay, Reeks. I promise.
Oh, yeah,
We
I
can
guess
use
that
our
token-
imagination.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, it's
we know
fine.
she's.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that.
I'm not gonna want you to fix this tonight, Reeks, but I don't have my multi-sided either. But
Really?
that's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with this. I need to give you some upgraded tokens for the multi-sided anyway. So let's leave what we got going on. Me and you'll get together later. We'll get together later. Okay.
Is that one multi-sided?
Yeah.
All right.
That is my multi-side.
Let me make sure this is right. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here.
You're good.
There. How's that?
Yes. Oh no.
Oh no?
I said yes and it immediately went back. Riggs, it really is okay. I can use the old token. It's not a big deal.
It immediately went back? Why did it do that?
Yeah. And like I can move the square that my token is supposed to be, but as soon as I move it, it goes invisible and gets gray. It's like I have a
What?
layer over everything.
I think it's probably because.
And like,
Riggs, did you do like the visual effects for specific tokens?
Yeah,
okay.
that token's not set up. It's okay.
Yeah, it's really okay.
I'll hook
We'll
it up
just
next
use this
time. I'm
token.
sorry.
Yeah, no. It's a
Okay.
I gotta update that one anyway. It is really okay.
All right.
Changeling problems, man. Changeling problems.
It's true. I need to just get better with this stuff. Is all.
You know what might help? Just put a ninja mask on your icon. That way we know you're in disguise.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That works.
That's a great idea, actually. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, guys. We're gonna do that with Loki too. All right. I feel like I'm dragging this here. So you guys just wanna. Who's gonna go in first? The prisoners, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The infiltration squad.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it, infiltration squad.
The word for it, anyway.
Diplomacy squad is what I like to say.
Diplomacy squad.
You can pretend.
You really
but...
should have. You really should have insight checked that, man.
That is hilarious.
I mean, suicide squad works too.
Okay. As you get close to the tree line here, Lyric, you can get a good look here of the field that is beside you here, and there is not one sign of goblins here.
This is weird.
Okay.
There's no green boys.
They're probably further in.
Yeah, but it's weird, right? Like, you would think they'd be out here, like, standing guard or something?
Used to be some in like a tree last time we were here. Then somebody had to turn into a statue.
I heard that.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You weren't. You're not with them. You're back here in the back with us.
If I can read his lips, I can hear that.
I'm literally walking away from you.
Not only did he have to turn into a statue, he had to go running in and then stab me. You weren't here for that, Loki. This is where I got stabbed. This is the site of my betrayal.
I can also read those
No
lips. if I
worries.
can
My
see
one
them.
good eye just rolls like really hard.
Oh my god.
I giggle, but it's a really weird goblin giggle. I like lift my lip up and I snarl a little bit, like. Am I getting good with my goblin, guys? Like.
God, this is so funny.
So I guess we're moving up a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep it
Yeah.
going.
Yep. So now,
I'm not
Sorry.
the one in the lead, so someone else has to be in front.
Yeah, I'm trying to move my
Yep,
token
so-
here.
Well, I thought you were in the league because you spoke goblin.
Yeah, you have to-
Yeah,
So
they
it's like-
two are.
Yeah,
It's
You're
like
just
you and Lyric at the front.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stand behind you. You're gonna speak goblin and I'm gonna stand
Alright,
behind
yeah.
you.
yeah.
Alright.
If you guys just give me like little 30 feet at a time. That way, we know we
Okay.
can kind of play
Short
it
burst.
rightly.
I'm
Got
ready
it.
when everybody else catch up.
Yeah, you guys can otherwise do your thing here. And same with you in the back.
I gotta
here in the
imagine
second
my
group.
little goblin eyes with my night vision goggles are just like bug-eyed, like.
Yeah.
We're just
Uh,
staying behind till something goes wrong.
Well, I feel
All
like
right,
us in
for
the back
sure.
would be like hidden in the trees here.
Yes.
So
Sure.
That's my. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, nice. Sorry,
Oh,
I'll,
wiggle, wiggle,
I'll stop
wiggle.
moving my character. Ah,
Well, we're all the
Sideways.
way back here. I think moving around on the outside area is generally fine, especially on the far wall of the map.
That's not what the DM said, Onk.
No, wait, I just moved into the trees because I want to make it clear that I'm hidden in this.
Yeah.
This,
Oh!
this tree
Sure.
line.
I decided to come hide over in this tree
Yeah,
line,
you
and
can do that.
apparently the trees block light too.
Yeah,
Yep.
they do. I noticed that.
yeah.
I moved my token
Oh.
one more into the trees, and all this tree opens up over here. This is where I am.
Oh yeah. diameter.
I'll probably
okay,
be
then I
sticking
can
back
come
with
be
you.
over here.
I
But you
can't
can't
see
see
the rest
shit
of the
if
grid.
you're there.
Yeah.
So what's really interesting is I get both my bird and my eyeline.
Oh, okay.
So that's really cool on my end. Reese, I wish you could see it, Reese. It's really cool. Oh, I guess you can see it on the
I
video.
can. So
Yeah.
so for DMs, I can hit. So this is good to know, Fries, too, for you when you want to test stuff.
Yeah.
I can go to Talia and I can select her character. I can hit Control L, and it'll show me everything that she can see.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So like,
Yeah.
if I put my
Yeah.
bird like over here, that's just me. But then when I put my bird like here, now I can see both pieces.
Yeah.
Cheater.
My bird
And
can't.
apparently,
I
a part of the map
prefer.
you've already seen is revealed in gray. You can't see what's there, but you know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
should
Maybe
actually
that has to do with
turn
dark vision.
Keket's vision off, which I'm gonna do now, Talia, because
No!
Keket isn't officially a isn't technically a familiar.
No!
I'm sorry.
It's
No,
fine. I already
that-
seen that part
I'm
of the map.
probably gonna move my character over here. That way I can actually see.
You
them
got
going.
hot fixed.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You were trying to be honest.
You got
I was. You know, it's fine. I was honest about it,
Thank you for
and
being
that's
honest.
cool to know for future people.
Yes. Yes.
Might actually be incentive to consider making
Well-
Flicker a combat pet.
Well, because the thing is, Talia's pet isn't a pet. It's
Right.
It's like so.
Gift from the gods.
Yeah. So it's not ever to be intended to be used for like.
It's a literal
surveillance or
pet,
anything
not
like
a
that. Yeah.
familiar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I did wrong by putting light on there. I'm sorry for that. It was my fault.
How dare you?
Loki.
Okay, let's go. 15
But-
minutes.
Go, 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 go,
Yes. Yes.
go. Go, Loki, go.
All right,
Go,
everyone.
Loki,
So
go.
first group here. You're gonna kind of move in here. How are you approaching? Because this is the mouth of the cave here. How are you approaching?
Well, I'm gonna use message to tell Artok, since he's kind of in the back, and also for Lyric as we're moving forward. That ahead, I see the bridge we came to last time before we got flushed out.
Okay,
Al-
go to the
also
bridge.
that
Go to the bridge.
that there's a right-hand area, so I'm just asking like which way they want me to go.
I message back.
Go up a
If I
little bit
remember,
further.
there's nothing on the right. It's just like a little platform.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going forward towards the
If I
bridge again.
remember.
Yeah.
All right, so you're moving into the cave here, Loki. And as you do, you notice over on, kind of in the little, there's like a little cave to your right here. Another little chamber. And there's a little wolf that's curled up, sleeping, just in the corner there.
Can't see him yet, but I guess I will. But I'll let him know. Hey guys, there's another.
Because you don't have. Because he doesn't have dark vision. Yeah, it's over here.
Oh,
I can see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I keep.
It's a baby.
Hey guys, there's another little tunnel up to the left.
This fog of war thing is so cool. The vision thing.
It's cool, right?
Nice
Are we starting to
sounds.
disappear for you?
Thanks.
Oh yeah, I can't see you guys. I can see like little bits of your character tokens, and that's it.
You're kind of fading.
We'll go up here with Loki.
Yeah, Loki's kind of like half
Oh.
opacity at this point.
Mhm.
Cool. It's purple because I'm using my dark vision.
Yeah.
All right, guys, are we gonna go up to the left or up to the right?
How
I,
about
I stay silent.
I'm gonna. Do you want me to sneak through here and see if there's anything in there, and then we can keep moving down?
As long as you
So,
sure you can sneak in without them noticing you.
yeah, so Lyric, what you see
I'm pretty quiet.
to your left here is quite a steep wall, probably like
Yeah.
a good 6 feet high, that leads to another like
that's a
ledge.
steep wall.
Yeah, and then there's another even
Okay.
steeper wall, maybe 12 foot high. Yeah.
I would have to do some real monkey shit to get up there, guys. Let's just keep going.
But you do notice that this is like a nice little spot that you could hide, like if you know that you.
Yeah.
Good to
But you know, if we've gotta like steal away somewhere, we can totally hide right here, man.
Hey, do you guys
Okay,
want
keep going.
to send for the Group B to come and hide in this little alcove?
No, let's keep going. I don't think they can all fit in there. It's only like 10 feet across here.
All right, so we're gonna go up this
Yeah.
steps right here because
Yeah. I forgot that's a river right there. I'm a little dumb sometimes, guys.
All right, perfect. And you can hear the kind of rocks give way here and there as you kind of trek through the side of the cavern here. Beside the kind of stream that's running through the cavern, you can see it's pretty steady stream of water moving through little waterfalls here and there as the kind of the rocks fall down to a deeper level in certain areas. As you see a bridge kind of up near you, close to the wall here, and it's probably like a good 8 feet off the ground here. As you begin to get close enough to walk underneath it.
NATO's totally gonna hit his face on that.
yeah, I can't see anything past it.
Go ahead and
You have
scoot
dark
under it.
vision,
I
maybe?
got you covered.
No, I mean when I move my character, I don't see nothing.
Well, if you don't have dark
What?
vision, then that
You
would
don't
be
see
why.
anything?
Nope.
Okay, you
I
don't
don't
have dark vision?
Yeah, I don't think you do you?
Okay.
Nope.
Loki,
Yeah.
I have goggles, so I'll walk in front. You just hold on to one of the little scraps of fabric back there, okay?
Okay, because I can't see.
Artok just like coughs, like.
Artok can't see you.
What?
There's like a little
Can you not see
reverberation.
either?
Just starts shaking my head.
Oh fuck!
Ugh.
Can't see. I hear
Loki,
Lyric's
get a
voice, but
hold
I
of-
don't know where she is. So I'm like,
Loki,
I'm shaking my head in the wrong directions lately.
We took the
You-
best people
you-
in for this.
Loki, you're right. I didn't realize I didn't have dark vision.
The
Loki,
plan's already falling apart.
use your right. It's fine. Loki, use your right hand to hold on to my fabric scraps and your left hand to hold on to Artok's ropes. Okay? We'll make a little train. It'll be fine. We got this.
All right.
We're just gonna go a little bit further ahead to see what we can find before we call for backup. Okay?
My zombies like grab my cloak and then each
Oh,
other's like
God.
a little elephant walk.
We got like a little train.
Okay. We're just gonna keep going here. Can you see my token at all?
No.
At least we sent one
Okay.
person in with dark vision.
So,
Can you ping where your
Move-
token's at? So I
move right here, because I am right here. There you
Or
go.
you could
there
just
you
tell
go.
him move
Okay.
north, east, southwest.
This is hysterical.
All right.
This is awesome.
I'm gonna move right here,
All right.
so I can
Yeah.
hopefully see, and then I'm gonna pause right here for just a second. I'll come get you, okay? Because I'm gonna take a peek around
so
the corner.
funny.
It's dark. I can't see anything. Believe me.
It's okay. Hold still. Just hold still, okay? It'll be fine. And I'm gonna move right here so I can kind of see what's going on over here. But I'm gonna kind of peek my head just right here. Just right like there. Okay, there's another little alcove in here, okay?
So all we hear is her
Okay.
just like banging around in the dark.
Making little goblin noises like.
Where were you at? Seeing the map?
I'm right here. Okay. So, Artok, you need to be here. What's great is you guys are almost invisible to me because y'all can't see either. So, like, y'all are almost invisible to me. I'm barely able to see y'all on the map here. Okay, let me see. There's another little alcove in here. Loki, wait right here, okay? Don't move.
I can't see
I'll
anything.
come
I
get
can't
you.
go anywhere.
Just don't move.
Send
I'm
a
gonna come
message
down
to
in
Loki.
here
We need
Reed.
light.
because I just want to see if there's anybody in here.
Now
Can I
message
get
back.
right here?
A message back. Whatever you do not cast fireball.
13.
I message back. I've read this book. I don't like how it ends.
Okay. I'm gonna step back here to Loki. Loki, do you have a torch?
I don't think I do actually. Hold on.
I have a torch. I'm gonna give one of my torches to Loki. It makes, to me, a goblin would be carrying a torch in here. Now, goblins have night vision, but to me, a goblin would be carrying a torch. That seems like a normal thing to do. If
Like
we have to, we'll throw the torch
Tap
on the
Loki
ground.
on his shoulder, and like hold my hands out, and I'm like snapping my fingers, and I can light it with
Let me make sure I do
Where
in
is
fact
it?
have a torch and that I did not give them away. Hold on.
Hold on, let me check my backpack as well. I might have gotten some. Let's see here. What do I have in my bag?
It looks like I yeeted my torches at one point when
Oh,
I got my goggles.
Great.
son of a bitch.
Hold up. Can you cast light or anything?
Unfortunately not. We're screwed.
I
Rations,
kind of.
water, skin. No, torch. I have 6. I have 6 torches. Okay, I'm gonna hand Loki a torch. Whew. I'm handing Loki a torch.
Tap Loki on the shoulder and just like bring my hands up, and just like a little spark from my fingers with firebolt.
I was gonna have to make a torch there, guys. I carry enough fabric and lint shit on me. I could have made one.
Oh, thank God. Well, I graciously
And Loki has
accepted
his
the
troll tap too, so yeah, you could have.
Yeah, we could have.
You got light now? Can y'all see?
No.
Wait for
Oh,
the DM.
Not yet.
Okay, so who is, so you're handing the torch to Loki?
I am
Loki,
receiving
yes.
the torch.
And
And
Artok
with
is feeling around and lighting the torch.
Just see like little sparks in the darkness until like
Take it.
it's lighting up our faces. Until somebody sticks it in there.
No, I'm just gonna watch off for a minute as you're doing it, and then right before you light the torch, I'm gonna be like, you know, I have a tinder box, right?
Oh, God.
But I'm gonna wait until the second until it lights. Reese, I'm not gonna tell him until it lights.
What a bitch.
I just look at her and message like, do you think a goblin carries a tinderbox? Get in character.
Goblins don't carry torches. You want to give it back?
I'll
No,
carry the
no,
torch.
no.
There you
I
go.
just realized.
Both of you have a torch?
Okay.
No,
No,
just Loki.
Just Loki? Okay.
All right,
Oh,
guys,
thank God, I
let's
can
creep,
see.
creep down in
I just
here.
realized something out of character. It's gonna be really hard to convince them Loki's a goblin if he doesn't have dark vision.
Cuckoo!
It's fine. They're leading a prisoner.
Shut up! They're dumb. They're stupid. We're leading a prisoner. He's tall and clumsy. Okay, we had to give him
Well,
light.
it's not like we can do anything about it now.
He's tall and clumsy. We gave him light.
I'm just picturing this scene in the movie just being pitch black while people are whispering back and forth to each other.
That's right.
Okay, it looks like we've got the path over the bridge this way, Loki, and it looks like down there's another path. I can see some like stuff down there. Do you want me to go that way? Do you want to go this way? Which way you want to go, Loki?
I'm open to Artok. Which way you think? Left or right?
Kind of like just look both ways. Like I have to really crane my neck both ways just because my one eye, and I just kind
If
of
I had
shrug.
to hazard a guess based on what we've already traveled, I'm gonna say the bridge probably circles back to that drop we saw earlier. And then down here it looks like there's another room. Let's go down.
Sorry. As you guys
No.
discuss,
I feel like he's putting enemies on the map.
About the
We have to
same
roll the
way,
dice
like
yet.
there's NPCs appearing all of a sudden.
so Talia and Trix and Azel and Sato,
Yeah.
Oh,
you're kind of all huddled in kind of the trees here, just kind of keeping a lookout, keeping aware of your surroundings, watching the flow of the stream as it kind of comes out of the mouth of the cave very steadily. I'd like the four of you to please give me a perception check.
Oh shit.
That's not ominous at all.
Oh no.
Performance, persuasion, perception.
Ah.
Wow, Talia. Is that
It's
two
her
in
second,
one night?
her second nat 20 in a row.
I was about to say, I think that's my second in a row, because the last thing I
Yeah.
rolled for was
Yep.
the stealth check, right?
It's true, yeah. And didn't I say tonight, like, watch somebody roll 2 nat 20s in a row? And what happens? That is insane,
I
actually.
thought my roll was good.
This happened the other night in the other group. Like
yeah, we saw you
Amanda,
post it.
yeah, like Amanda rolled the wrong check.
Yeah.
So she rolled the other check, and it was a nat 20 as well.
Yeah, he
mean-
asked for,
Hey, man, when
an
Fate
investigation,
says-
yeah.
When Fate says you're gonna roll a nat 20, it's gonna
Yep.
make sure you roll that nat 20.
Totally right. Okay, perfect. Trix, you are in the moment, kind of looking around and everything, but you're still not completely, like, you're here, you're with your group, and you're here to do a job, but your mind continues to wander and think about many, many other things.
ADHD, a brain attack.
It's true, yeah. It's hard to kind of keep focused, but from your perspective here, kind of skimming over the field in front of you, over to the left here, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Sato, same with you. You kind of are looking at the tree lines, finding out what you would see as being an advantage, right, to kind of attack from, and you don't see any movement or anything of the sort. Azel, same with you. You kind of
Oh
in
my
a
gosh.
different area over here, kind of across the stream, kind of knelt down, looking in the stream, looking around. And it's odd to you. This doesn't make any sense to you. Why there would be nobody here? There's not a soul. Talia, you're a little further south
I am.
than the rest. Kind of a little bit further from the tree line here, a good 10, 15 feet away from Trix by the river here. And you can see probably a good 60 feet from where you're positioned through the trees, and it's really hard to see considering there's a pretty dense forest in front of you here. But you see a bobbing head just for a moment, and then you see another, and then there's a bit of, like, looks like a patch of fur or something. It's a good 60 feet away, and they seem to be moving on another mountain trail, kind of perpendicular to your position here. They seem to be moving away from your position, from what you can tell, but there is absolutely a goblin scouting party, from what you can tell, about 60 feet to your southeast.
Who's closer to me, Sato or Trix?
Probably Trix.
Trix. Is there a rock, like a small rock around me?
I would say so.
Dude, if you're like, aren't you like 5 feet away?
I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it at her. No, he said I was about 15 feet from you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it in her direction. Not like at her, but like near her.
Sure.
Enough to like make a noise and get her attention without sounding too out of place.
Yeah. No checks required.
Okay.
Trick, little stone hits beside your foot there.
I'm just
from
gonna
Talia's
kind of
direction.
look in the direction the stone came from.
I'm gonna point in the direction I see the things.
I'm gonna look in that direction.
Yep, I'm gonna point and I'm gonna do like my 2 fingers to my eyes, like look, and then point again, like in that direction.
Okay, I'm gonna come over next to you, and I'm gonna look.
Did she see them?
Unfortunately, Trix, you have no idea what Talia is talking about. Like, it's
I'm just gonna kind of look at her and just kind of shrug and raise my hands like, the fuck?
I'm gonna lean really close to her ear and whisper just barely loud, like just barely making noise. Whisper, Goblin Scouting Party. I think they're leaving.
You think? Oh, you cut out. You think they're what?
I think they're leaving.
Yeah, Trix, you can see now that she mentioned it. It's very, very little, but there's movement. And you can see what seems to be a little green head bobbing. There's probably about 7 of them. Two in the front are holding a spear, maybe. And then there's one in the back that seems to be riding like some kind of an animal.
And I'm gonna tell her.
Are they coming or going?
I think they're going. You're stealthy, right? Go tell Sato. I don't see Azel, and I know Azel stayed on the other side of the water, so I don't want to, like, you know, go out there. But Sato's on our side of the water, so I want to make sure that I'm not the only person who knows what's
Actually, Azel's
happening.
on our side of the water as well.
I thought he stayed on the other side. My bad.
I'm just on the edge of the tree line.
Oh, he's way up at the front. Okay, well, in that case, go tell the others. I can only see Sato's token with the light that I have.
Hold on, I'm curious. Can I... No, darn it. What is it? Control you hold to put your token? Ah, okay, I'll take it. I'm gonna just sneak up and tap Sato on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Sato.
Well, yeah.
There's a goblin scouting party to the south. We think they're leaving.
Yeah.
Sure.
Want to kill them?
No.
We can kill them.
If they start coming this way, then we ambush them. But if they're leaving, we don't bring them back.
Yeah, why did you tell Sato? You activated the murder hobo.
She told me to tell Sato.
I mean,
people outside need to be aware we might have company, okay?
I mean, yeah, show me where they are. I'll keep an eye on them.
Activated the
And I
murder
point
hobo.
over where Talia is. She can show you. They're kind of hard to see because they're really far away.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna move over and I'll tap Basil on the shoulder and tell him the same thing.
Hey, should we let the people know in the cave who are on their own?
How?
You trust me?
No. I'll be honest.
Absolutely
no.
not.
Last time I said that, I threw Loki down a hole.
Yep.
It's funny.
Don't trust that man.
I mean, I can
Don't trust him.
just go sneak in and let them know. Nobody will see me, I promise.
No. I would rather be
They'll
the one
be
to
fine. They are goblins, as far
Yeah,
as
we're fine.
I would assume
Shut up.
they're gonna get away with their little trickery. I
Right
mean,
now, the scouting party is our problem, not theirs.
So how long, if we don't hear anything from them, should we just go inside the cave and see what's going on?
They have the sending stone. I trust Artok.
Well, that's assuming they can use it.
Worst case scenario, we send the bird to go find them.
Ah!
The bird can't do anything. It's not like Talia can see through it.
They come and tell us there's a problem, but it's not an issue right now. Just shush and wait. I'm just gonna look at him very frustrated, like, why are you overcomplicating this?
We didn't think things through big long enough, okay?
It's fine.
if
freaking
they
out.
die, they
Just
die.
shush before somebody hears us.
Oh God.
I mean, if we're watching the scouting party, I mean, if the scouting party heads into the cave, then
We ambush them. Otherwise,
Then
leave
we
well
ambush
enough
them,
alone.
as long as they're not going into the cave, they're not endangering the rest of our party.
Get your weapons ready, just in case.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll put my hand on my drum.
That was pretty
You
funny.
just answer yourself, man.
Is that what
I
you call
love it. I love And as you begin to talk about that, the drum.
I love the fact that they're just as disoriented as we are.
They're just as what?
Disoriented as we are.
You mean disorganized?
We left the
Chaotic?
3 people. We sent in 3 people without dark vision. Well, 2 people without dark vision, and left all of the murdery ones outside.
Yeah.
Free?
2. I keep forgetting that.
Excuse you, I have the same kill count as Stato.
Oh, you do? Yeah, we sent in 1 murder person with dark vision, and then 2 blind people. We did a really good
One of
job
which was a
dividing our
pacifist.
assets. Except that we sent in the important ones, the ones that had to go.
or that could go. I'm gonna laugh when Loki thinks they're going for diplomacy and then Artok just stabs a bitch.
It's gonna, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what's about to fucking happen.
That's gonna be
He
interesting.
totally should have insight checked that shit, but no.
Like, yay, we're coming in for diplomacy!
Wow, do you guys
and then
like not trust
stab.
me or something? God.
No,
What?
we just know what you're inclined to do.
Wow, after all the rolls you made us check,
Okay,
because
guys,
we didn't put in
I
our
think we
character
should
sheets.
go. I think we should go down deeper and then come back to the bridge.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, you're free to move.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You can see here, as you kind of turn the corner here, and Artok, you really recognize the mechanism here. It's actually quite ingenious. There are 2 ponds here with kind of a dam built up around, and kind of a mechanism to kind of release water down the cave here in certain, like, kind of a two valves, if you will, 2 levers, if you will. The first one releases the first pond of water there that's dammed up, and then the second can be released by relieving the second wall, shooting a torrent of water down the stream here and out of the mouth of the cave, which you actually remember some people have experienced this in the past. It looks as though the ponds have been built back up, and now they're at full capacity as you kind of round the corner here.
I kind of look over
Pretty
at
deep.
Loki and message him saying, should we risk setting this off so that when they come in after us, potentially, that they won't get caught? It's a trap, by the way. This is what washed us out the first time. But it'll definitely have goblins come running, I think.
So maybe set it off before we invite the others in.
Or sabotage it in a way to where they can't set it off.
I don't know how.
I'm gonna
Looking at
bring
it,
down just a little bit while y'all
just
do
have to
that.
pull off some of these rocks and it'll take, the force will take it.
But if we do that, we'll kind of announce it and we're not friendly.
Exactly, so it's kind of
What
a
the
damned
hell?
if you do, damned if you don't.
Ha, ha. I get
Ha,
it.
ha,
Just
ha,
again.
ha.
Oh, we got it.
That was non-intentional, but I like it.
I just totally understood what you just got what you said. I don't know why it took me so long. My
Me
God.
too, it took me a sec.
Just like, wait.
Because it's after 1 here.
It's true. It's true.
Guys, there's bullshit in the cave.
Oh, there's great
Is
stuff.
everybody good? How's everybody
Keep going
feeling?
or call it?
To keep going.
Well,
Maybe another like
you,
20
I
minutes.
think
Like
you were the one
15?
who was like, I have to
I know. I'm sorry. I
No,
know.
it's okay.
But then it got interesting, and he knows
I
it's
know,
gonna be
I
another
just-
2 weeks.
I don't wanna leave us in a weird spot either. So.
I don't think this is a weird thought. I think it's a perfectly suspenseful tune in next time ending.
Well, let's
Yeah.
move into this next room here. I think that's where you're heading anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to take the torch out and I'm going to light that fireplace.
Oh, very nice.
So
Very nice.
that if somebody does walk in, I'm not carrying the torch. So it looks
Yeah.
like I made parts that was cold or something.
For sure. Give me 1 second, Loki. I can do one better for you.
That's a
Very
side
good
note.
idea.
Whoa.
How's that?
Alright, guys, there's nobody in here. Maybe we should.
Where are
We
the
have
goblins?
found a couple. Yeah, we have. I think they're going to be across the bridge. We have found a few places where the rest of the group can hide out. Like, they can definitely hide out in this little alcove while we go across the bridge. So maybe we should call them in so that that thing you were worried about, Artok, the flooding, doesn't get to them. But this way, if we have to make like a great escape, we can wash the goblins out. Like the trap still there.
And then it won't kill them. It's a good point.
This is true.
Because
Kinda
if we set it
nod
off
my
and
head.
they're out there watching the cave, if they see all that water rushing out, they're gonna assume we've done fucked up and they're gonna come in after us anyway. So we might as well go ahead and call them in, and they can hang out in this alcove with the fire while we explore across the bridge.
What about that wolf
that
in the
make
other
sense?
room? Because I think I'm
We
walking over here.
just make sure when you call them, you tell them not to fuck with the baby wolf. Because you said it was little, right, Reeves? A little.
It was. It's little. Yep.
All right. So somebody gonna send out a message.
Yeah, I'd have
Okay.
to use the conference stone.
Yes.
But you
So,
only have
Yeah,
will.
because to use message, we have to be way closer, right?
Yeah. It's what, 1 o'clock, so it'd have to wait till the next day. We wouldn't know all the stuff that's happening outside.
But if they're in the cave, they'll be close enough to use other forms of communication. Remember, Talia and I, if we concentrate really hard, we can talk to each other. Ooh, do you want me
Oh,
to
sorry,
try
that
to
was-
do that?
That was me betting to myself, not saying that out loud.
No. Do you want me to try to talk to Talia, and then we can save the message there, our talk?
See if you can.
Okay. I'm gonna put my little goblin
This is
hands
all
on
in a message,
my
by the
sides
way.
of my head,
Still silent.
and I'm gonna like try really hard to focus on Talia. Talia! Is it working?
I don't know. Yep, is it working?
Please tell me her face starts changing colors slightly.
So,
Oh yeah,
Leah,
totally. She's got like her whole face like crumpled up.
So you are like, how are you approaching this lyric exactly? Explain this to me.
I've got my hands on either side of my head, like on my temple.
Okay.
And I'm like got my eyes squinted, and I'm like my brows all furrowed, and I'm just like concentrating really hard on Talia. Like, we can do this. We can totally do this.
Roll a, because this is cool. Let me see here.
Well, you know we've got that psychic link we can use.
I do remember that. Yes. Roll a wisdom check for me. Actually, you know what? Roll an insight. Do you have an insight proficiency?
I totally got insight proficiency.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
I think. Do I have it on this?
We'll
here?
use
Hold
insight.
on.
It's going to be a really high DC though.
7.
So you squint your eyes, Loki and Artok. You see her. She's really trying hard here. Like, she's squinting her eyes as a goblin, and you can see really trying. You can see her like cheeks bunch up and her lips bunch up real tight together. And like all of her muscles seem to contract in her arms. Like she's just like, she looks like she might be trying to take a poop, possibly. But she's standing there.
I totally forgot that every other time I've done this, I've relaxed and meditated.
And she's really tensed up, and nothing. Tal, you got nothing. You hear nothing. You get no sense that lyric is trying to communicate with you at all.
Wow. It didn't work, guys. Sorry.
And I send a message to them both. I say, well, we could use the stone, or I could just send one of these suckers here out to the cave entrance and wave them in.
And then I guess he could lead them up
Yeah.
here, huh?
That would be hilarious.
But then we won't be able to tell him that the wolf.
Just see a zombie guy just.
It's hilarious.
Kind of look at Lyric and it's kind of like shrug, like, eh.
Well, do you want? It's not that far. Do you want me to go down there? Y'all got the light now. And then I can wave them in and lead them up here.
That works.
Okay.
Okay.
I just look around. I'm like, I'm still a prisoner. Like, I don't really get to make many decisions here.
Cool. Then you're not making any decisions. I'm gonna trot my. I'm a monk. I'm fast. I'm gonna trot my way out down
Sure.
here.
Sure. Yeah.
Trot.
Yep. And as you make your way through the cave, you can
Huh?
continue.
Okay.
You can see as you like exit the cave.
Oh, bud. Out in the creek. I'm gonna sit and wave my little bitty goblin hands. Probably all they're gonna see is the top of my little fingers.
All you see right now is Arta or Azel. He's gonna crouch down like near the creek bed here.
I'm gonna put my hands out like, what the fuck?
If I
And
see
then I'm gonna
her,
wave him to me. Come on.
if I see
I
her,
would
I'm just gonna be
say-
like, okay, go ahead.
Sorry, no. I was gonna say I don't think you see her yet.
Okay.
But maybe, maybe you do. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide.
I'm gonna go
You-
just a little bit further out.
You know what? I've just gotten a little bit bored, and I found some sticks and twigs to play with and mess with. So no.
Yeah. Nice, nice.
I'm putting my little hands on my hips. And I'm gonna look around for a rock. I'm gonna throw a rock at him.
Yeah, there's a pretty nice sized pond stone right
That's like
beside
what?
you.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30
That's
feet.
probably,
I got a dart range of 60. I can make it. I'm
Oh,
gonna just like
totally.
pop him with a rock.
Yeah.
It's 20 feet.
Just like, and I am not aiming for his feet. I am aiming for his big old fucking forehead.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
So, does she have to roll to attack, or is she
Yeah,
just like automatically?
just roll.
No. I ain't trying to hurt him.
We'll just say
Well,
roll a hit just to not for damage, just to see if you hit him.
So just like a D20.
Well, oh shit. How? I guess we would do it the same way that Sato
do you want
did
me
it.
to? Do you want me to roll like just a dexterity, like just a dex check?
We can do that. Yeah, we can do that. I'll figure
Okay.
it out. I'll figure out the actual proper way by next time.
Because I think it would be my
Probably a
dex
dex check.
to
Yeah.
hit him with a rock. You know,
Yeah. I think that makes
That
sense.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
15.
2 12s. My AC is a 14, I think. So.
Oh yeah. So you definitely hit him. You hit him like right on the shoulder, pretty close to the head. Like,
So-
And then as soon as he looks up to see where the rock came from, I'm just gonna throw my arms out and do the what the fuck thing again.
Okay, so I see her, and I'm just like, guys, there's a goblin. Get ready.
Oh,
Are
no.
you serious? Is that really
that
what
is
you're doing?
fantastic.
You're
No,
20
that's
feet
good.
away. I can hear you being an asshole. Like,
No, listen, that's actually probably accurate, right? I think.
I don't
they
really.
saw me
I don't think
before
I
I
would've-
went in the cave.
I mean,
don't
for
think
a
I would've
moment, at
studied,
least.
I don't
For a
think I would have
moment.
studied the goblin face that
I'm
closely.
covered in my own clothes.
So you're moving closer to Azel, like as you're coming out of the cave.
No, I'm not moving. I'm not getting too far out of the cave because I'm
Oh.
like people in the
Yeah,
cave. Like,
gotcha.
I'm just and
Are
I'm
you
waving
signaling
towards
him?
Azel like come here. Like come here.
Yeah, so you see her waving her hands, Azel. How do you want to respond?
Okay, so I'll just be like, guys,
We
that
must figure out
goblin is
quick.
waving at us
Getting
weirdly.
violent.
Um,
And I can't figure out what he's doing, so I'm just like scratching my head like, bro, let's go.
there's a strange-looking goblin. She-
Isn't that
Flip him
Lyric's
off.
skirt?
I'm
Is
gonna flip
it-
him off.
There you go.
That's definitely lyric.
Oh,
I see the
okay,
flip off. I'm
alright,
like, that's
okay.
definitely lyric. And so we're gonna like get
Okay.
closer.
That was great. That was good, Azel. I like that a lot. That was good
Come
stuff.
on, you shitheads. And I'm just gonna look at Azel and I'm just gonna shake my head and turn around and walk
Love
back
how
into
that,
the
I
cave.
love how
Hey,
that
you're a
was the
goblin.
spell.
I'm
The flip
wearing
off?
my
Yeah.
skirt. You literally sewed my skirt. How could you? Whatever.
I'm
And then I'm gonna
guide.
start.
Do you
I'm gonna
think
go
I
back into
noticed
my
fabric?
goblin. I'm gonna go back into my goblin like. Meow, meow.
I'm a guide. Do
And
you
then
think I
as
noticed
we,
fabric?
As we approach this little cave entrance, I'm gonna put my hands up to either side of me, and I'm gonna be like, "Leave the baby wolf alone. Up
I
the
s-
stairs. Let's
See
go.
that baby wolf.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone."
Yeah, Trix, roll a dex
Aw.
check for me.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so just as you kind of walk in here,
Talia, are you coming?
because I don't
Oh,
think Trix
yes.
is very
Y'all
used to this area here. It's kind of dark in here.
I've been in here before. I was one of the people who chased down Azel.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
There's a rock kind of just inside here. I just want to, just because these things happen. I just
you
wanna
want
make
me
sure.
to do it?
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
hooves. It's
So
the hooves,
it's
man.
the hooves, yeah.
I
Just give me a
have
dex
on
check.
boots. They have traction.
Yeah, and you see it before you realize that it's unstable and not to walk on it because it would
Alright,
make you
then I'll
fall and
point
make
it
a
out to
lot of
Talia.
noise. Yeah.
I'll point it out to tell you behind me. Watch your step.
Yeah. So, does everybody just leave Sato back?
Yeah,
I
was
mean,
about
I
to
thought
say.
I was
I
behind
mean, I would
him.
see everybody walking.
You would.
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
would.
say I
Yeah.
was behind him. I would have walked past him. I figured
I
that
just
would have
assumed
been.
Pretty
Sato
sure I
just
alerted
follow along
everybody.
with everybody.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
pretty sure I alerted everybody, but
Sure. All right.
Yeah, no.
Sato,
I'm
you
obviously-
are
yeah,
you-
I'm obviously following. Yeah.
okay? You got it. So no one's staying outside. You guys are kind of just.
For now,
All right.
I'm
I'm
assuming
gonna.
Keket is following
Okay.
Talia as
I'm
well.
I'm gonna
gonna
stay
motion
outside.
Lyric
Wait, I'm gonna
over
wait for
to.
Sato.
I'm gonna motion Lyric over to me as she starts to walk away. There's
What?
a goblin scouting party outside. I don't think it's a
Cool.
good idea to
Leave
have
the baby
everyone
wolf
go.
alone.
Okay, but I
Let's
don't
go.
think it's a good idea for us all to come inside right now.
Well,
Fine, let's
but
Oh, they're
continue.
fine out there.
yeah, it'll be fine.
Did we at
Taylor,
least
are you
figure
with
out
us?
what
I don't see
direction
you.
they're going?
They were leaving.
Oh, I
We're
didn't move
leaving.
my token up. Sorry, I was on the other
Yeah.
page here.
They were leaving. They were moving away.
I'm calling it now. This is
Cool.
Chekhov's
Well, that
scouting
explains
party.
why there. That's why there's. That explains why there's no fucking goblins in here. Okay, guys, we're gonna go up and around, and then we're gonna go to where we lit a fire, and you guys are gonna hang out in the hole while we go on ahead.
Okay,
keep
lead the
coming.
way.
All of y'all have dark vision, don't you, motherfuckers?
I have dark
Yes.
vision, yes.
Yeah.
Everything is purple on my screen. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the dark vision.
Neat.
right.
This way, guys.
Yeah, and you walk through. You all seem to walk through. Sato, roll a dex check for me.
Not that way, Talia.
Dex?
Okay, this way, Talia.
Dex.
For a trap?
Nope. Just to
Don't.
see,
Just, a
just to
normal?
see if you're,
These fools
Oh, dexterity
trekking
Sorted
along.
us
Yeah,
out
just to
last
see.
time.
There are a lot of
Okay.
rocks and loose gravel and things here. I just want to see how much noise you're all making.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh, god damn it, Sato.
That's perfect.
Fuck!
What
So-
the fuck?
As Sato walks around the corner here, you kind of
Lovely. I love
just
it.
the edge of the heel of your boot, Sato, kind of hits a piece of a rock that kind of chips away and falls into the stream. And there's a plunk, followed by a couple more pieces of gravel that fall in there, that kind of fall right into the bank, and you hear all of them drop in, splash around for a moment, and then
Okay.
you hear.
I'm just going to freeze, turn, and just look at Sato like, what the f***? But I'm not going to say anything.
I mean, it's,
Where is Sato?
there's
Oh,
some
there's
grunting back there.
Why can't I see you guys? That's so weird. I mean, I can, but
I don't
It's the dark
know.
vision.
Yeah, I can
That's
see
weird,
you guys,
too.
but you're
They're,
sort
like,
of,
right
Where,
next
can
to
you
me,
ping? Can you
but they're,
ping
like-
yourself, Sato?
half invisible.
Yeah, you guys.
Really?
Yeah,
There you
I'm
are,
right
there you
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it's
Hey,
like
guys.
that. It's not
I
like that on the
fucking
other
heard
maps.
that.
It's weird.
That's 30 seconds from now's problem. Let's keep going. Come on.
Very nice, and I think that's a great spot, guys, to call it a night.
Yeah.
We just meet
Cool.
up with the rest of the group.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and let you guys meet up in here if you want, into the cavern here with the
Cool.
fire that's lit. All of you can kind of go in there if you want.
And now everybody is
I'm gonna
visible
look
again.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Artok and Loki and be like, I brought them, but Sato woke something up. It growled.
Oh yeah, yeah, and
And I'll also mention the scouting party.
very
I kind of
nice.
look around. I think let's just say, like, I think at this point, like, first time I've spoken since we came in the cave. I think at this point, we don't really need these, and I just kind of throw off the ropes.
But I
Oh,
worked so
okay.
hard
Plan.
on Loki's disguise.
I just kind of look around, and I'm just like, well, we're already all deep in the cave, and
This isn't that deep, and we can still go ahead over the bridge later.
What about
could.
diplomacy?
We'll see.
Diplomacy.
We'll see what the growling does in 30 seconds.
yeah, we can put it back on, I guess. But I think at this point, I think we're alone.
I think we're alone.
There doesn't
now.
seem to be anyone around.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Na, na, na,
ADHD
na.
radio is really coming in hot
Tiffany.
today.
Jeez, that's going back.
Sorry.
We're gonna need to I'm gonna look at Artok because I happen to be standing in the perfect spot. I'm gonna look at Sato. I'm gonna look at Artok and be like, we should really, before we leave the cave, look at all of that boxes and stuff over there.
Yeah,
Blah.
you do see quite a few. There are boxes, crates.
Yeah, and I'm just over here because it's not next to the fire.
Okay, but guys,
Yeah.
these are goblins. How much do you think they actually have?
I'm just saying.
It's worth
we
at
should-
least like a 30-second glance.
I
It's
don't have
probably
ulterior
mostly
motives.
just food and wine. Oh shit, that
Wine?
was the
So it's
magic
kind of
word.
like turn around, like someone said wine.
I
Wine?
literally just said, oh shit, that was the magic word.
Wine.
And you can see as well, there is a stamp on a lot of these boxes. It seems to be the same stamp that was on a lot of the boxes that came from the dock that you all kind of got to Phandelver. If you remember, it's a lot of the same kind of stuff, as well as something that's really peculiar for Sato. Sato, if you're there. Oh God, are you there?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm here.
So
Yeah.
as you walk in here and you kind of scout around as well, Sato, around the back of the room here. I'm gonna move your character. Along the back edge of the wall, you notice a whole bunch of crates. There's one in particular that you notice that stands out among the others. The crate is open and on its side, and there doesn't seem to be anything in it at all. It's an empty crate, but there's a burn mark on the side, a branding, if you will, on the side of the crate, and it's this mark. I don't put it in Discord here. I should have just made a flyer, but you know.
You're good.
Where did you put it? Oh yeah, okay.
It's in general. I'll put it in character stuff.
Or you put it in memes.
I did. Shit.
Yeah.
Here.
Whoops.
There you go.
And it will never be seen again.
There you go.
It's in character stuff now.
Gotcha.
So you see that on the side of this. It's on its side, and it's empty, but
The crate's empty. Okay.
it's empty. Yeah, this crate seems to be empty, but there are a lot of other crates here, and the first thing that comes to your mind is, I wonder if there are more. And I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it with very surprised to see this, and I'm gonna inspect the crate to see like if it looks familiar, like it was actually constructed back at my home. And then I'm gonna look around at everybody else and say, I haven't seen this crate with this marking for 3 years. This is from my home mountaintop. These are the crates we used to pack our obsidian in, guys. And this is our tribe's merchant branding on this crate here.
Wait, didn't the goblins out in the forest that we fought earlier, didn't they have obsidian? Wasn't that a weird thing we noticed? I feel like that was a weird thing we noticed.
I feel I would have remembered if the goblins had obsidian.
Kind of just look at Sato and say, you think they have obsidian, that the same obsidian that would do unspeakable things to my 2 new friends?
Well, this obsidian from my home mountaintop is not your typical obsidian. Yes, and
I might just be crazy. It's been a long time.
Yeah, then I'll hold up one of my javelins and show him my mask and say it's got properties that is let's just say it was valuable, and we used to trade it for extremely valuable things. It's highly sought after. It's the same obsidian we used in the trek to save Talia, which ended up being a gong show. But if you remember, it has properties on fighting undead creatures.
Kind of clap my 2 new guys on the shoulders, like, well, it's nice knowing you. And then I look at Sato.
This one's empty, but we need to keep an eye open because if we can find more of this.
So you said you traded this. Would this have been? Is it possible this was stolen, or do you think whoever you traded this with traded with the goblins?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, we would trade with respectable traveling merchants and vendors and stuff that would come by our. We would travel to the bottom of the mountain, set up a little shop, and people would travel far and wide to come to our thing and trade us all kinds of goods, silks, metals, spices, foods, all kinds of stuff. I don't believe we would have come in contact with anybody that would sell to goblins, so I'm assuming my guess would be this is stolen.
How would goblins steal from giants. Well, maybe
don't
they
think they
stole
meant
from.
Well, it
to.
wouldn't. It
Maybe they
wouldn't
stole
be.
from a caravan.
Yeah, it would be from a traveling merchant that we would have traded with.
He's
Yeah,
also not
kinda
a
like-
giant, you racist.
He's half giant.
Oh, is that a thing? I forgot.
Lions
Um,
are half giants.
we are related to giants. Yes.
Um,
And then I'll say something in giant language to them.
Oh, nice.
Gazoon tight.
will you teach me to say fuck off?
Of course he will.
Maybe one day. You're gonna need a few drinks for that one.
Yeah.
Dude, I really hope that everyone she asks to teach her to say fuck off in other languages teaches her to say something entirely different.
Hence, yes, wanting a few drinks first.
So, a lot of these boxes also look like they were similar to the ones we carried.
Yeah,
So
I'll
these
look
are
through
probably
those,
stolen
yeah.
off of Rockseeker, guys.
Would Rockseeker? Oh.
Yeah, because he's the one who normally takes the caravan we took. Remember?
He's a merchant.
Mm-hmm. He's who
He
normally
does
makes the
travel
shipments
supplies.
be made. Yeah.
And that's why Phandelver is looking for him, because all the
He's
supplies
doing
that he
the
was
supply
supposed to
runs.
have brought
And
didn't
Yeah.
show
well,
up.
didn't Toblin say something about not even just Rockseekers, but the other normal
The
caravans
guy he
that
was
come
with.
in? That his normal supplies haven't been coming in.
So the goblins have been stopping caravans. So I guess it's safe to say I'm gonna crack my knuckles out really loud in front of me. Diplomacy is out.
They're definitely thieves.
Wait, we were trying diplomacy? I thought we were just pulling a prank.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes at our talk. Not Azel. Seriously, I'm gonna look over at Loki. Seriously though, if they're attacking caravans, they're not just hurting people on the road. They're hurting wherever those caravans are supposed to go. They're stopping supplies, food, medicine, all sorts of stuff. We gotta put an end to it.
Yeah, I don't think we can talk our way out of this one.
Probably right.
Sorry, Loki.
I mean, if you want, we could just beat the ever-loving shit out of him and leave him alive.
Nah, we'll just breed.
Yeah, I got a point.
I mean, they're goblins, right? I have a feeling they're not going to give us much of a choice when we come face to face with them as it is.
You know,
Every
I know I'm a bard,
goblin
but
we've
I'm not sure.
encountered has come running, drooling, and swinging weapons.
You know what I just thought about? You know how we were worried about the scouting party outside coming up behind us? We can just flood them out with the trap.
Ah, got a point.
The
got a
scouting
point.
party was definitely going away.
Well, yes, but eventually they'll probably
Wait.
come back.
If the scouting party is going away, does that mean they're about to go attack another caravan?
Maybe.
Oh shit.
Or
That
well,
means-
that's fine.
That
That's
means
fine. they'll
nobody's
come back.
here.
We deal with what's in the cave after we go over the bridge, and then we go deal with the scouting party.
Agreed.
What's one more
Rockseeker
caravan?
is
Look at all of these
our
boxes. What's one more caravan?
Rockseeker is our highest priority.
Yeah, and as far as setting off traps, I mean, if a trap's set off, that's pretty obvious.
There's a
clue
really
of-
big water trap back there that we can use if the scouting party comes up behind us.
Yeah, we'll just
Like if
flood
they
them
come
out,
back.
it'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Goblins
Yeah,
don't
but
like
if we
psychopaths.
set it off ahead of time, a set off trap is a pretty big indicator that somebody's been in here, right?
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Cool. And when we were looking through these crates, DM, we didn't find any clue towards the thing that we're looking for our little gnome quotation marks, buddy.
Oh,
Right?
he's
So-
good for a necklace, I think, right?
We will absolutely explore that when we come back.
Okay.
As
Perfect.
well as the growling that you hear, Lyric, just
Yep.
outside the cave entrance from where you are, you hear
Ah, god damn it.
right here beside you,
Yippee.
Lyric. And that's where we're going to actually call for the night.
Nice.
If
Love
you don't
it.
think that you are sadly mistaken if you think that I am not going to risk it all for an animal handling check. Baby man, that is my baby.
I don't think that's a
It's
wolf.
my
I think,
baby.
is that a warg?
No, Reek
Shut
said
up.
it was a wolf.
Oh, is it a wolf?
Yeah.
It's a wolf. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Does
okay.
everyone say bye stream?
Bye,
Bye,
stream.
Street.